people so much money.
What's up, taters? I wanted to do the rooftop mode, but it washes me out. I gotta fix I have to fix the settings on the rooftop mode. Cause look how it has me. Like this is the light is still a little too bright here. But it's a little too bright. It's just got to be turned down like 2 notches. But look how I'm washed out like here. Like I fixed the part where it's just like look at this. This is just look at this. It's just all that right there is too washed out. See? Look, when I put my hand here, see that's my complexion except for my hand. You see how my face is supposed to show that complexion. When I take it off, look, it just gets all like it wants to turn me white.
Headshot!
So yeah, I'm like, what the freak? So I don't like it. I finally fixed it to where it stops the little streaks in my face, but I gotta do something about that. I try to turn down brightness. And can you turn down the lights? Nope. If I turn down the lights, it's not the setting of the lights, it's the setting of the camera. Because if I turn down the lights, you're gonna see the green screen behind me. It's not gonna look so good. See that the lights have to because I am a woman of color, although I am a transracial rooftop Korean. Um, in order for the green screen to work on somebody like me, we gonna need some lights. So I have enough light on me to show me, but also show what you see behind me on a green screen. This is something that white people don't have to worry about. White people don't have to worry about this, and good on you, I guess. So there's that. But that's the reason why I'm not showing the rooftop thing because I've been trying to fix it. I had messed with it. It's totally my fault. I messed with it, and it's been doing its own thing, honey. I swear. So we're gonna have a very interesting show. We have to talk. We have to talk. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm making my soda. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna put in here. I'm making my tree soda. Hold on a second. Let me put some of this in here. See how this is. Um, I was at the gym. Now, if you all don't notice, if you don't follow both of my accounts, you'll notice a pattern. You'll notice that I will stop. Well, gonna have to watch that eventually. I stopped tweeting on Liberty South Media at a certain time during the day. And also, when I come home from the gym, I'm too tired, so I'm not trying to play on the internet. So, like I did, arms, and I'm exhausted. So I came home and I went straight to bed. So when you'll notice at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm very active on my original account, Tree of Logic. Let me just show you this in. See, you'll notice on this account, I'm real active, like in the middle of the daggone night, because I'm at the gym, right? I'm at the gym, right? We gonna read this story. Hold on a second. Definitely gonna want to read this damn story. Definitely. Is this? Hold on. Let me see if they got this archived, because I do not want to give them any. Yes, it is archived. Okay. Oh, great. That's awesome. So we're gonna definitely go over this story here. Okay. So as you can see, I'm real active on this, like in the middle of the night, right? So yesterday morning while I was at the gym, I came across this right here. This right here. Not gonna play it for you. Don't need to be played. If you want to see the commercial, just go to my go to both of them because I follow me on Liberty South Media, and this is the last thing I quote tweet that I did this. Now I'm gonna tell you something. White people, there's a lot of things you can say about black people, a lot, but the cowardice in white people just disappoints me. Where we are, those of you who follow my news, you already know about the assisted suicide that Canada is pushing, and they push it even to young teenagers, right? Those of you who don't know, on Monday and Thursday, my abs don't look like that now. That I keep this picture up to motivate me to say, you know what? Do not give up your body for politics ever again. I gave up my muscular body for politics. Because when you're into the political game, you got to sit here all day long hunting for, you got to go fishing for news, you got to go over for news and this and the other. And after and watching the sheeples on the right, the cultists on the right, the cowards on the right. I was like, why am I doing this? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not stopping what I'm doing. But this was not worth me letting my body go. And I think those of you who get doomer peeled, okay, don't get doomer peeled. But also, don't stop your life for the bullshit that is known as politics. I'm glad somebody brought that up because I want to talk about that, right? I want to talk about that. So I'll get my abs back. It's going to take about 6 months, but I'll get them back. Listen to me. Those of you who are getting doomer peeled, listen to me. Politics is for evil people, and there are an exception to the rule, okay? Just like most blacks are loyal to the Democrats, and there's exception to that rule. There is no such thing as hashtag all, okay? When you look at what's happening right now, there's a lot of things. Those of you who are not part of a cult, okay? Those of you who hold people accountable, and that's a small percentage of you, all right? I want you to understand, when you don't hold your own self accountable, you don't hold other people accountable. When you have low standards for yourself, you'll have low standards for other people. That's my problem. And it may be some of your problems too. To where the shit that you see people allow through political figures that they love and they respect so much, you realize, I would never accept that from anybody, including somebody who's supposed to be representing my political, oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for? Interests. Who's somebody who's supposed to represent my political interests. I can't have that. Now, before I get into this, start naming names, you got to let it go and go on with your life. And you got to say, how can I protect myself from these evil people? Well, the reason why I can go on with my life and I don't care, and this is going to shock you, I don't care who's the president. It ain't affecting me as somebody who's in Georgia. Look at what happened with the COVID thing. Those of you who are in Florida, those of you who are in South Dakota, those of you who are in Georgia, we didn't feel the wrath that the rest of the United States felt. We didn't have a mask mandate. We didn't have a vaccine mandate. There was no vaccine passports here. Now, there was certain type of businesses that would not allow you into those businesses if you did not have a mask. But if you were knowledgeable like me, you was like, hey, I can't wear a mask. I have asthma. See my inhaler? There. I mean, when you know how to buck the system, you know how to buck the system without getting in trouble. So that all this stuff where everybody like, oh my God, we're gonna go in lockdown again. Oh my God, I gotta get that did not phase me not one bit. Those who did not want to get the jab when their job required them a jab, they got religious exemptions, and those you by law you have to abide by them in Georgia and Florida and South Dakota. Can't speak for New York. I can't speak for everybody else, but I mean, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you my aspect. You guys are looking for another form of Jesus Christ in human form to save you. You have to save yourself. You have to save yourself. Looking at, and when I got my account back, I forgot I had this picture. I freaking forgot I had this picture here. I forgot all about that picture. I said, shit, I was sexy as fuck. 2018, I took this picture. And you want to know what's so fucked up? Now my true taters are gonna know that. This was the year I got banned, from Twitter in February, and then in October I was in a hospital for a staph infection that affected the entire right side of my face, and I'm laying there angry, mad at myself. I wasn't going to blame the gym or this. I wasn't going to blame nothing. I was like, I did this because when I got banned, I didn't handle it well. I started eating like shit. I stopped going to the gym completely. Every now and then, I just stopped going to the gym completely. And then I was in the hospital, and I laid and I said, this will never happen to me again. Now, it took recently for me to wake the fuck up and say, get in the gym, get back, fuck this. If you lose money, and I am, because, I'm just going to be honest, that the AdSense money that you get from YouTube can be addicting. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not even going to lie to you and say, it's not. No, it's addicting. And that hustle of gotta make a video, and then going hours and hours and hours to find a story that I could either to pretend to care about or I really care about, that took a long time. So then I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I'll do my live streams if I can find a video, a subject like I did with the Kanye thing of him walking out on Timcast. If I can find a subject that I can do real quick, I will. But other than that, my priority is the gym, political videos. Because coming on the stream, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I got to, put on I got to look a little presentable for you guys. But coming on stream, you know what I'm saying, and actually talking about politics is fine. But to do videos, that requires you you got to line them up correctly. And we're talking about 2-hour minimum of editing, and then go on from there, uploading, getting this. I don't have nobody to do my thumbnails. I have to do my own. So it's time consuming to make videos. But I'm tired of not looking sexy naked. I'm sorry. That's one thing I love about when I was competing in competition. I was like, I had mirrors everywhere, and I love to walk around my home nude because I admired my body and all the hard work that I had put into it to get those muscles. Do you understand how hard it is for somebody like me to get muscular when I'm a whamming? I'm not doing any steroids, HGH, any Trenibol. I'm not doing any of that. It's all natural, and I got the estrogen thing to go on. But most of all, the biggest obstacle, and I got a fucking goddamn announcement. I'm giving myself up until January. If my muscles don't come back as fast as they're supposed to, I'm leaving veganism and I'm going to be a pescatarian. I'm sorry, I want my body back. It took 2 years to turn a vegan body. And well, you guys seen this. Those of you who haven't seen this, hold on. You guys see, I like to keep these pictures around. Hold on a second. Bam, 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 bam. Y'all seen these pictures. I like to keep these pictures around to remind me of, hey, you did it. You know what I'm saying? You did this. And it took me 2 years. It took me 2 years to turn a vegan body into some shit like this. I'm not, no. Oh, I'll go ahead and eat fish. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'll eat fish. So I said, so I'm going back onto because I'm a personal trainer. I know how to do this shit. I know how to do whatever, right? I'm like, okay, you have muscle memory because you've been muscular for so long. I can't even count how many years. It's well over a decade. Maybe close to 2. Maybe. So I know how to get those muscles back, but I don't have that dedication of going the extra mile because I'm vegan. So I'll go back to, I said, if I don't see the progress by January, I'm saying like the middle of January, or maybe the end of January, I'm going to eat fish. Because I'm tired. I'm going to eat fish. It's so time consuming, the conversion of the protein for a vegan. Then it's not, yeah. I mean, I'm still staying in politics. I have no intentions on leaving, so there's that. But in conclusion, don't stop your life for politics. But most of all, guys, don't let this depress you to the point where you're like, I mean, if you got to take a mental break and leave it, trust me, the drama will be here when you get back. Okay? The drama will be here when you get back. Trust me, same old shit, different day, all right? So don't get, discouraged because of what's happening. Live your life, get out there, work out or meet your family. Don't get handcuffed to the monitor. Don't let your entire day of you sitting from the time you want to know how pathetic my life was? My life was so pathetic. I wake up in the morning, I come and I turn on my computer. I answer email. I look at what's going on in the analytics. I see how much a video made that I spent so much time on, and then I sit up here and I look on the social media to see what's hot and popping in politics, and then I do news diving. Then I research the news. Then I did a news diving. Then I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. By the way, all of this is going on, and then it's time to go eat lunch. So got to go there and cook that. Cook your lunch. Bring your lunch to the computer, and you're still on the internet. And your butt is sitting down all those hours. And then it's time for me to set up my live stream for Monday and Thursday. Then after that, after that live stream, which takes a lot out of you, then I got to go news dive for a video or do a series of videos in my Treetop News. Treetop News took itself 5 hours to make. And then I will go to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning after creating the thumbnail, after editing the shit, which takes 3 hours. And then I upload it. I go to bed and it's released at 11 o'clock or 10:30. And then when I wake up, I see what's going on in the comment section and it's all over again. Not once am I out there lifting dumbbells. Not once am I out there doing squats. Not once am I out there on the elliptical or the treadmill. I'm not keeping my circulation moving because I'm sitting on my ass all day. No wonder it's so big. And I'm not being funny. My ass is big. I hate it. I don't know why y'all went and y'all go to get a Brazilian butt lift. Big asses are overrated. Ain't that right, Reverenia? I'm sorry, I hate it. I don't like it. I don't mind the big tatas. I don't like a big ass. I don't like it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it, dude. And you got a smaller waist too. That is part of the part that just pisses me off. Like, I'm not gonna complain. Don't worry about. So far 2 inches have come off my butt. So, and I do measure it. Look, look. I'm obsessed. I'm going back to where I used to do it every fucking day. Every fucking day. And I'm thinking, okay, it's not going down. What did you do wrong with your food? I'm obsessed. I'm getting my ass down. I'm tired of it. Shit. Can't stand it, dude. And these women spending all that money on getting a butt lift. Why? Why? I'm telling y'all gonna regret that shit when y'all get older, dude. And this, by the way, this is a natural big ass. There is, as much as people think I got surgery, I told y'all the only thing I got is these big old tatas. Yes, they are. Busta Rhymes said, yes, they are overrated. These females never hone their gyrating skills because simps will do all the work for them. True, true. Do you still have the butt blaster at gym? What is a butt blaster? What is a butt blaster? Listen, no, let me tell you something. If you are Brazilian, Hispanic, Latino, or black, or you got a little black in you and you are Caucasian and you have a naturally big ass, the only thing that's going to make you lose it is exercise and diet. That's what's going to make you lose it. Oh, my background music. Thank you, Alexi. Alexi, always remind me of my background music. That's why I do dips, I do squats. Um no, my moot bot is not working. Okay, let me go to my Spotify. Hold on, let me go to my Spotify. My moot bot's not working. That's always got Spotify. I got my Spotify. It was a machine to make your butt smaller, basically on hands and knees and thrusting legs upward and with I don't. Oh, you talking about donkey kicks? Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. So you have to. Okay, thank you, Alexi. I got my music now. So you have to. Okay, so you have to. It's diet and exercise ain't none of that anyway. So get out. Get the Twitter will be here. Facebook will be here. YouTube will be here. All of this stuff is be here. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is week number 3 on consistency. It's not about going to the gym every now and then. Consistency. I had to go get my locks twisted yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to go to the gym on Monday because I had to get my hair done, and I hated it. And if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Go back the next day. Go back the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. Just keep. And if you miss a day, then keep it up. You know what I'm saying? But don't let what's going on with today's politics make you want to just get depressed. Now, So let's talk about what made me sad in reference to white people, because I do care about you. I love you very much. And I appreciate all that you have done for me and others in the world. I understand there's evil white people, like there's evil black people, there's evil everybody, Asians, everybody have an evil side. But if you focus on, hold on. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I forgot my true lemon. Okay. Okay, I got it. I know what I did wrong. Never mind. I know exactly what I did wrong. Okay. So I care about white people. I'm sorry, as soon as I open up this is going to make me cough. Because I got to use this to get that. Because I care about myself. If something happens to you, my quality of life goes down. Do you understand that? No, seriously, do you guys not understand this? Am I making any sense to you guys? If in westernized countries, if your population begin to decline, I'm not saying you'll rule, you will continue to be, for the most part, the dominant political figure. But do you understand the quality of life in this country will decline? One thing I love about DeSantis is that he has fixed it to where the political or the way of life will not decline, even though there's a shitload of liberals. And the way he had bucked up against Disney, that's what I'm saying. Y'all can't win. Listen, you guys can hate on DeSantis all you want to while you got the Cheeto dingling in your mouth. But I'm telling you, Trump ain't got the damn balls to stand up against a liberal organization in Hollywood like Disney. And now, hold on, hold on. Let me get these powders out of the way. And now, DeSantis is saying, oh, hey, Apple, I heard you trying to mess with my boy Elon. I heard you trying to mess with Twitter because my boy. I think you're too big. I think it's time to start breaking you up. You are now a big monopoly, and we have monopoly laws. But because people like Google, because people like Apple, Microsoft, they pay the politicians to say, hey, don't exercise the monopoly laws to break us up. Okay, here's a good, cool $5 million. You want to get your child into Harvard? Okay, I got that letter in there for you. That's all that is. That's the reason why Trump ain't done nothing. Okay, and DeSantis is like, your money ain't good here, Disney. And if you got a problem with it, you can always go back. You can go somewhere. How about Chicago? You can go to Illinois. So I'm pretty excited what's happening right now when DeSantis said we need to break up the monopoly of these corporations that are stumping or stifling free speech. I never heard Trump say any of this. All I keep hearing Trump said, let's come to the White House and talk about it. Let's talk about the free speech. Three times he had a meeting in the White House to talk about free speech. I'm tired of all this talking. All this talking ain't doing nothing. Talking got me deplatformed so many times. I'm tired of talking. I want to be about exercise. I want to be about actions. Yet still, you got people here who are so cultish. They are like, well, Trump's the president. Tell the Trump the president what he supposed to do. Shut up, dude. Shut up. This ain't even got nothing to do with 230 at all. It's just like you break up monopolies. I didn't even think about that until DeSantis said something. Antitrust laws are against monopolies. Antitrust laws are against. Elon knows who will. Well, don't get me wrong. Now, hold on. Let me just say something about Elon. Free speech is still not on Twitter. Y'all do know that, right? Trump would make a vague threat, then forget about it in a week. Facts, Cornelius. Y'all do know there's not really free. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy that Elon is allowing a lot of banned accounts to come back. I'm looking to see if Jared Taylor is back yet. Hold on, let me see if he's back. What was his name? No, he's still suspended. I'm waiting for him to come back. So, but I want to have my free speech. I want to be able to say a lot of things that are not profane and against the law. So no, free speech ain't there. Do you know I got a 6-hour timeout because a black woman was wearing a One Love. She was a commentator out of England, and she was wearing the gay flag in her heart. And everybody, all the stupid white progressives and commies. She is such a trailblazer. Yes, Queen Slay. And I took a picture and I said, she about to get stoned. I got a 6-hour timeout for that shit. Did you? Is this thing working? 6-hour timeout for quote tweeting a black woman in Qatar wearing a gay heart armband, and all I said is she about to get stoned. That's all I said. She's about to get stoned. I got time out for that. I was like, okay. Free speech my ass. I could see if I said hang this bitch or throw her off the roof or some shit like that. No, I said she's about to get stoned. I was being funny. Hold on though. Where's the lie though? Where's the lie? First of all, she ain't have her head covered, and then she's gonna come down there and wear an armband. Excuse me, homosexuality is against the law in Qatar. They throw you off the roof for that shit. Okay, that did it. You need a little bit more stevia. They throw you off the roof for that. So I was in the gym, and in between sets, I was on my regular Twitter, and I saw this being retweeted by somebody I'm following. This right here. I follow this guy named David Vance, right? He follows me back. Oh, shit. Hold on a second, guys. I forgot something. Hold on. I forgot. Hold on a second. I gotta, first class. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Dun-dun. Da-na-na-na. First class. Okay, let me block. I don't want nobody replying to me. There we go. All right, fixed it up. So listen to this, right? I saw this, and he said, grotesque. In Canada, they are advertising suicide. Now, those of you who are part of the Treehouse News crew, you know I featured this story. And what made me angry was not that they're advocating for adults who want to be suicidal to commit suicide, because now it's legal. They have now set it up. If you wish to commit suicide, they doing with Dr. Kevorkian shit. They are assisting. They're like, hey, they're promoting, hey, if you want to kill yourself, we're not going to put you in counseling. We're going to be like, okay, come on, when do you want to schedule to get that done? But my problem with this is that it also goes to teenagers as young as 14. I got a problem with that. This should not be something that goes to young teenagers. And they don't even need their parents' permission. So that's the reason why I featured that story. Because if it was nothing but a grown bunch of adults, I'm like, fuck it, they want to kill themselves, What can I do? But I got a problem with you going after children. But see, notice what I said when I watched the commercial, because I already knew about this being a thing. So now that they had they implemented this, they now have it in the commercial, right? So I want to show you something, right? I said, notice how there's no diversity in this commercial advertising about suicide or advertising for suicide. Don't blame the J's, the juice, them Jews. Blame yourself. You are your worst enemy. Black people are black people's worst enemy. White people are white people's worst enemy. That's how it is. Now, if you look at this, and so I sat there and watched this before I tweeted it out. And I'm going to watch this. Look at this. Nothing but white people. White woman crying. White people being on the beach. White woman crying again. Looking at white woman with a young. No, 2 white women. I thought this was a young child, but that's 2 white women. 2 more white women. Oh, look, a table full of white people. White people cheering, yay, we're going to die. Yeah, white people, we're going to commit suicide. White. White. I thought he was Arab, but nope, that was white. White. More white people. Well, that's it. So I said, holy smokes. Then I started doing my sets. And then I said, I see the setup. They're trying in these white civilizations where white people are looking to embrace, where they're not looking, they're embracing diversity. They are allowing a huge amount of immigration from Africa, Middle East, and South America, and some of the islands like Haiti. And it looks like they want to replace themselves. So once they have the population where white people themselves, that's why I said you can't blame the Jews. You got to blame yourself. You stop having kids. You stop having them. And then what's amazing is that you as white people stop having kids, and then you want to tell black folks, no, don't abort your baby. Don't abort Tyrone, LaQuisha, Pookie, Ray, and Raheem. No. We need more people to hit us in the head and knock us out and rob us blind. We need more people to carjack us. I need more of my children and my grandchildren when they get homes to have your babies that you didn't abort. Do a fucking home invasion. Don't do that, because I'm having less babies so that it can be more of you. So it's like they are deleting themselves, and then they're slowly transferring the demographics of westernized countries that have been founded by white people. Stay mad, stay mad, stay mad, okay? America, I'm just saying, Canada, England, Germany. I mean, I can go on and on and on. But if you want to know the foundation, these people were pale and they had light colored eyes. Some blue, some green, some hazel, some light brown. I mean, I'm just being honest. And now you have gotten to the point where the guilt that you have for being who you are. And please, if you sit up here and blame another ethnicity for why you feel so fucked up as who you are as a white person, that means you're inferior and you are capable to self-hate yourself, to hate yourself. So you're the problem. This is why I could never embrace the stupidity of the majority blaming the minority for being inferior. If you have an island of 20 people, 18 of them, we'll call the 18 of them Team Green. They're the green people. And then there's 2 people who are called the red people. So you would think the green people would be the ones running everything, right? No. The green people, the 18, because there's only 20 people on this island, 18 people, all green, are being run by 2 people who are red. And the green people don't realize that there's strength in numbers and that they can just basically destroy the other 2 red people because it's just 18 of them and only 2 of the reds. But because they are so inferior, they go, oh, the red people keep oppressing us. The red people keep oppressing us. Oh my God, they're so disproportionately represented. I don't see it that way, but inferior people see it that way. I would never think less of any race of people, including whites, to sit up here and say that you're so inferior. Now, if you as a white person admit you're inferior, I will actually agree with you because you as an individual are inferior, but the race itself is not. Do you understand this? I think you should always be insulted when another white person say, but the Jews, but you're the majority, but you started this country, but you created this law. How can a minority do this to you unless you allowed it? It's the fact is you allowed it, so you're the problem. I don't have a problem with a mafioso mentality. Do you understand this? Do you understand this? Okay? Hold on. Not really. The populace, white and blacks, are being manipulated. Try searching for the founders of feminism. Sweetie, if you are so low IQ to be manipulated, you deserve it. Do you understand me? Give me your best. Give me your best arguments. Okay, give me your best arguments. If you believe we can't help it, they manipulate us because we're so retarded and low IQ, then you deserve to be manipulated. I'm so sorry. Take that L. Take that L. Because you know what? I'm not dumb. Can't nobody manipulate me to hate who I am. But if you hate who you are, if you can allow people to fucking goddamn convince you that you are being replaced or whatever, then fucking kill yourself, dude, because you're the inferior one. Sorry, cry harder. You are inferior. Excuse me, if you are the majority, how can you complain about a minority taking everything that you built? Maybe you're not smart enough to understand that because you probably are dumb. And many of you white people are. You're not smart. Stop talking about the race and IQ. You fuckers are nothing like Mr. Jared Taylor. You mean to tell me if you have a house that you own and there are 20 of you and 2 people come and take over your house, you're bitch made. You're bitch made. Cause sweetie, let me tell you something. If I am powerful. Let that be no. I'm not white anyway. I was progressive until my opinion of the world completely changed. But I understand what you're going. Okay, I didn't say you were okay. It doesn't even matter if you're white. I'll say you're black, Asian. It doesn't matter. If you admit, because hold on, I'll help it. Just in case you're a Negro, I don't know what the fuck you are, but it doesn't matter. Remember when I said that when the white European travelers came to Africa and they convinced the native Africans to trade priceless rubies, diamonds, gold, and all kinds of precious metals. They would trade a emerald worth $3 billion for 5 goats. And the fucking African says, 5 garters, 5 goats for this stupid stone here. You're inferior. I'm sorry, but if you're not knowledgeable enough to say, why does this white man want this precious stone so bad? But see, you're not. You're too low IQ to sit up here and say, oh, I'm getting the best of him. This white man wants to give me 5 goats or 5 cows for something I think is priceless or something I think is worthless. You're inferior. Sorry, you're inferior. Cry harder. Cry harder. Okay? But see, it's amazing. Y'all are okay with that analogy, but you're not okay with you being the sucker now, where somebody is teaching you that your wife is just as strong as you as a man. You are so inferior now, and you're so dumb now that you actually think that you have 175 genders. You're so low IQ now that you're actually saying, I don't want to have any babies, and let's open up the border and basically bring in all of the undocumented migrants.
Boom! Headshot!
So if the majority is complaining, because let me tell you something. And by the way, this is going to go over a lot of people's heads here, because a lot of you monkeys are dumb in my goddamn YouTube chat, okay? But I'm gonna make it so plain that even the low IQ retard in my YouTube chat will understand this analogy. Listen to me. You'll never see a lion complaining about the sheep cucking him. You'll never see a lion or a lioness complain about how the sheep are disproportionately represented in the banks, how the sheep are disproportionately represented in Hollywood, how the sheep are disproportionately represented. You'll never see that, because you know why? The lion is the king of the jungle, and the lion understands that the sheep is his food. Only sheep complain about others. Only the sheep complains about the lion disproportionately represented in banks. Only a sheep complain about the lion or the lioness being disproportionately represented in the banking system, in the legal system, in the education system. You are sheep. Your food, your fucking opinion don't matter. Go fuck yourself. I am tired of you loud ass sheep. Bah! Complaining. Bah! Named it you. Bah! Jewish people are fucking awesome. They'll whip your ass if you ever talk their name out. If you ever put their name in your mouth and you talk about them in a slanderous way, they will fuck your ass up. I'm sorry. What's wrong with that? Hold on. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Goala, if you're not dumb, what the fuck you have to say it for? I wasn't talking about you, but a hurt dog will holler. I don't know about you, but my grandmama said that when you throw a rock at a pack of dogs, the only one that yells is the one that got hit. I said for some of you dumb motherfuckers in my goddamn YouTube chat, and you as a dumb motherfucker had to tell me how you're not dumb, so you are dumb. Sorry, because if you're really not dumb, you wouldn't have to tell me you're not dumb. So that's what I'm saying. You'll never see a lion complaining about the sheep because the lion knows it's mighty. The white people who you know don't complain about anyone are the ones who know that they are the mighty ones. They know that they are superior. They know that they have it good. Only inferior sheep complain about another ethnicity, another race. Only the inferior. Only the inferior. So if I hurt your feelings, too goddamn bad. I'm so tired of inferior white people popping off at the goddamn mouth about their victimness, their victimhood. The white, the Jews. You sound like niggas complaining about white people having all the money and not giving your black ass any. So that's the thing. Understand this and don't ever forget this. You guys are advertising for your own race to commit suicide. How come your race is the only one doing this? Because you'll never, I don't care what you say, ain't no ethnicity, none whatsoever, no race of people, no ethnic group can get me to say maybe black people should consider suicide. Nobody, because I'm not dumb and I don't have low self-esteem. But you have to have those two in order to advocate for the genocide of you genocide in your own race. So get mad. Get mad. I don't care. Get mad. Get mad. I'm tired of it. I'm going to say this and we're going to talk about what happened with Trump. I said this before and I'll say it again. My music. Hold on, my music. Hold on. My music stopped. Where's my music? Hold on, guys. I think I hear it. Hold on a second. Oh. Oh, is that it? It just goes on. Oh. Do y'all hear it? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Okay, there you go. All right. I'm going to say this and we're going to move on to Trump. Listen, I grew up idolizing mafias. I'm sorry. It's just, it was part of the black culture. It's admiring the mafia is prevalent in the black culture for Generation X. And one thing, and I'm going to give you I want you to listen to the qualities of what I like about the mafia, but I don't like them breaking laws. Let's get that under. I don't like the whole, prostitution ring, the drug gang, the drugs, the shaking up of the businesses. I don't like that. Let's put that aside. The criminal activity, do not like. What I love about especially the Italian mafia, because there was, I don't know if you guys know that, but you had Irish mafia, you had even Jewish mafias, okay? But I love the Italian mafia. Let me tell you what I love about them. They was about honor and family and looking out for their own kind. If you were accepted into the mafia, you had to go through an initiation first. It wasn't like, oh, put on a red hat like fucking Kanye did in 2018 and you forget how the nigga was part of the Illuminati and goddamn satanic rituals. You just forget all about that, right? Mark Dyson, Alex Jones, you forget all about that shit and you go, oh, he's one of us, Google goggle, you just forget all about the shit the motherfucker was about. Even to this day, you guys forget that he was part of the whole Balenciaga child porn shit. Oh, but because Balenciaga got rid of him, y'all want to play him as a victim. I digress. You could not just walk into the mafia. First of all, you had to know someone after being around them for several years, proving your salt, proving who you are in order to be allowed, even as a fucking goddamn bookie, to be a part of the mafioso. That's one. And even then, you were scrutinized. You was always given like the side eye until several years later. And then there was a ritual, we won't go into that, where you were now part of the family. Now let's look at the things you could not do against the mafia. You couldn't speak ill of them. Okay. Yeah, the Vikings were that too. True. That's true. Vikings too. But what I'm talking about, I'm talking about the ones I love the most, which are the Italians. You couldn't speak ill of their name. If you did, you got taken care of. If you double cross anybody that's associated with them, like a mafia boss girlfriend or anybody within the mafia family, you went missing. Most likely they would put cement blocks on and tie them to your fucking feet and then throw you into the ocean.
All right.
It was Jewish mobsters who protected the underground Nickelodeon operators who later went to Los Angeles and founded the major Hollywood studios. That's why Jews run Hollywood.
Is that
they deserve
true?
to run it, since they built it.
Engaged few? Really? I did not know that. Baby video, shut the fuck up. How the fuck is that the CCP? I'm sorry, I don't know where you from, but you got one more time to say something dumb to me. How are you going to confuse the mafia with China? Huh? So really, the Jewish huh? Oh my God, I need to engage for you to teach me something. I had no idea that the Jewish mafia had anything to do with that. They build everything and hand it down and keep it in house. Yeah, they do. Why is it so bad to point out that they are getting it for themselves? It's not. It's not. It's just you got to point out that people are replying to that out of jealousy. Because they ain't doing it. Their race is not doing it. But don't worry. I'm going to contact you later, Engage for you, because I really want to learn about this. I had no idea that the Jewish mafia, because I was shocked that there was a Jewish mafia. Because I started to research. I'm so in love with the whole, I know it's a little glamorized, but I love the whole thing about all these mafias because I like groups that are loyal and that will teach you to respect them. Something that's gone today. It's gone today. You can look at all the things you can say about white people. You can I saw something on Libs of TikTok. Did y'all see this on Libs of TikTok? Let me show it to you. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try to describe it. I want you to look at this ridiculousness on the Libs of TikTok. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. This is gonna prove my point exactly. Where's she at? What the hell? Am I on Libs of TikTok? Oh no. It's the parody. Hold on. Libs. Okay, sorry. I was on a parody account. Where'd she go? This one right here. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Ready? Listen to this.
Controversial opinion, but if you have a token white and you're hanging out with your friend group of color, you need to ask permission from everybody in the group to bring your white friend. Like, don't just bring them. Ask for explicit permission from everyone. Because just because you're comfortable with them doesn't mean that everybody's comfortable with them. I might not be in the mood to deal with white shenanigans that day. That's all I'm saying. And another thing, it feeds into their ego. Like, don't let them think they're a good white person. Don't give them that card to use against other people. Please don't do that. Controversial.
So, if this was the Italians now, because like I said, I like how people teach you how to treat them. That's always been my motto. That's always been my motto. Okay? You teach people how to treat you.
I could
okay?
say the same about this bitch and she would lose her mind.
True. So thank you, Milo, for the $3 donation. So here it is. She's telling the white people, you can't bring another white person into a group of blacks without the black people permission. You got to ask every black person there, can I bring my white friend to join us? Can I bring my white friend to join us? Raheem, can I bring my white friend to join us? Chiquita, can I bring my white? Imagine how humiliating does she want? So let me tell you something. If white people had it like the juices, first of all, this bitch would have been deplatformed off of TikTok, okay?
Boom, headshot.
Second of all, the bitch would have been fired from her fucking job if she had one.
Boom, headshot.
Second, third of all, she looks like she's in college, and you know what? The bitch would goddamn fucking been suspended.
Boom, headshot.
That's what I'm talking about. And you would tell everybody, yeah, the white people did that. Yeah, you keep our fucking name out your goddamn mouth. Don't you never, ever talk bad about us. Don't you ever act like we are so subhuman.
Hi, how are you? My Twitter got suspended. Elon is a liar. Also, have you heard about Loda Volkova, Balenciaga's top stylist, and the new Marina Abramovich?
Hold on. No. Steven. No, hold on, Steven. Hold on. Steven, I've been seeing your tweets, and I'm not shocked that you got suspended, okay? Because listen, hold on. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. We're going to get to this in a minute. Steven, excuse me. Steven, this is one of my boys, okay? Been with me for years. Love him to death. But he got a sassy mouth. You know, a lot of my boys, engaged few, a lot of my boys, they got sassy mouths, right? And that's why they love me. They love their mama hag. Steven replied to me and said something about let these two the name he said for Nick Fuentes and Milo, I can't remember it. It was very derogatory. But Steven called Kanye West a porch monkey. And I didn't know. Okay. Steven said, you said you called them faggots? Steven called Milo and Nick faggots, and then said, I hope these two faggots get all the money they want from this porch monkey. And it was so shocking to see that on my Twitter timeline. Now, you know I'm gonna like the shit. I was like, well, you said it. I did not like it, right? I liked it. But I went to Steven's timeline because Steven likes to use women in his fucking avatar, right? And I went to his timeline because I was like, who the fuck is this? And I looked at the timeline and said, oh, that's my Steven. I said, this boy gonna get suspended. So when you came and told me you got suspended, I realized how you got suspended. I am not shocked. I don't know why you think you could be saying it. Even I know you can't say stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not shocked that you got suspended. You can't compare what you said to what I said in reference to she about to get stoned. Holy smokes. I could not believe that. And he was just bold with it too. And I try to protect you, Steven, by not retweeting it. Now, because normally when you say something shocking and I agree with it, I co-sign it by retweeting it. I can't quote tweet it. The only way I will quote tweet you is unless you put it to where only I can reply to it. If I can't reply to it and it's not a big account, I'm not going to quote tweet you. Thank you so much, Daniel. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so I'm not even going to try to butcher it up. Thank you so much, Daniel. $5. Keep up the great work, Tree. Thank you so much. All right. He did do something. No, Steven was off the hook, dude. I'm not. Listen, when I tell you he was fucking off the hook, trust me, that's an understatement. He was wilding on goddamn Twitter. So anyway, getting back to this girl, right? White people would have taught her, you don't talk about us like that. You don't degrade us like that. You don't sit up here and tell us that we have to demean ourselves and black people like that. Bitch, the only reason you are on Twitter is because of us. So let me ask you something, white people. What would have been wrong with your race punishing her? Now, here's what's going to be shocking. Some of you all have so much white guilt that you would have been like, there's going to be a good percentage of you like, well, she don't really need to get kicked out of school. That's just taking it too far. It ain't about you know why the ADL doesn't let you? Because you're inferior, but Bushy over here crying. The ADL don't let us know you're inferior. That's why the ADL won't let you. You know what I'm saying? When you want to sit up here and blame the ADL, which white people have given the power to the ADL. I want you to understand. The ADL only have power because white people gave it to them. So if you're complaining about the ADL not letting you, they shouldn't let you. You're too inferior. Okay. Do we got that understanding? Just in case we got some inferior white people who wanna blame the small minority for cucking them. You're just cuckable. I'm just sorry. You're just supposed to be cucked. You're not allowed to be in charge. You are inferior. Those white people who are inferior, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to white people who are superior. Okay? So those, you inferior white people, continue to blame the Jews, continue to blame the ADL, continue to blame, who else y'all blame? NAACP or something? I don't know what it is. Also, the mafia aren't this romanticized soprano. Bushy, listen, I'm so sorry. I said that I don't, why am I explaining to a retard? Okay, let me put you in timeout, Bushy. Listen, baby, honey, Bushy, I'm put you in timeout because you came to my chat late. Go to your mama and say, Mom, I need your medication. Oh, hold on. I need you to talk like you would talk. Ma, Ma, that's it about with my helmet. Mom, with my helmet. I need my editor. Tree says I need my presentation because I'm talking too stupid. Michael, $10 donation. Thank you so much. Love you too. Tree. Love you, Tree. Love you back, Michael. Love you back. Prisha loves you. Okay, so you got that, retards? All the retarded white people in my chat, listen, the inferior retards, listen, go to your mom or your caregiver or your grandmammy and say, I need my better attention. Tweets that are stupid. I need my better attention. I'm not talking to you, retards. I'm talking to the lions and the lioness. You sheeples, shut the fuck up. Okay? Now, as I was saying, lion and lioness, the superior of us, okay, y'all ready? Those of us who are superior, and we do not blame any ethnic group or any race of people for the stupidity that we do. You'll never see me blame white people for anything as a black woman because I'm superior. I don't sit up here and And there's some things I'm incompetent about. That's my fault. But I'm not going to blame it on a white man. And I'm not going to let you inferior white people blame your incompetence on the fucking Jews. Do you understand me? Kick rocks. Now, as I was saying, the reason why white people would not go cock diesel on this woman saying that white people should not invite another white people into a group that is filled with black people, okay, is because there are a good percentage of you who would feel bad for teaching her a lesson. Am I lying? Now notice what I said. If I was white and I had the power to organize white people like another ethnic group, for her to be so comfortable saying this on TikTok, I would get in touch with all my white friends that are in powerful position, starting with the safety team underneath Elon. Because trust me, if I can get suspended for saying she about to get stoned, I'm sure there's somebody in TikTok. Well, not hold on. That said Elon, sorry. I would connect with somebody in China and get this bitch deplatformed off of TikTok. Okay, I would use my white power, and I'm talking about as a white group, a white powerful group. This is how you teach people how to shut the fuck up and stop attacking you and demeaning you. So I would deplatform her. Then I will find out what school she goes to, and I will contact my white friends in the fraternity or in my country club board, and I was like, "Hey, Gerald, you still the vice president of Yale or Harvard or wherever the fuck school she goes to?" And I would be like, "Find out who this girl is and suspend her. Get her suspended." So those are two things I said. And then I was like, if she had a job, get her ass fired. See, that's what you call no nonsense. That's how a mafia handles shit, right? That's how the juice will handle it. They will teach your fucking ass a lesson so that the next time you want to talk about white people like that, you'll think twice. And I would also, hold on, I'm not even finished. If I really want to set it up, I would make it against the terms of service to actually be racist against white people. I would do that because guess what? You can't be racist against blacks on TikTok, YouTube, or Twitter. You can't be racist against blacks. You can't be transphobic against trans people. You can't be homophobic against homosexuals, and you can't be Islamophobic against people in Islam. And guess what? You should not be able to be racist against whites. Okay? But because you have other whites who actually support the fuckery of being mocked, ridiculed, and shamed, that's your problem. Do you understand what your problem is? See, say what you want, but the Jays are on code. They're on code. They're on code together. They're like, oh, no. He can't talk that way about us. Hold on. Let me call one of the lawyers here, Mr. Nostein, and have that motherfucker goddamn taken care of. See, that's what I'm talking about. I fucking love that shit. I fucking love it. You teach people how to treat you. And the whole time, all you guys are doing is crying about how somebody is doing a better job and teaching people how to treat them and punishing people who backstab them. What is wrong with defending your race, okay? Seriously, what's wrong with that? What's white people? I know it's probably never, ever going to happen. But imagine if the woman who created CRT was fired as soon as that book was published. Imagine if Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter had a terms of service that said if you say anything derogatory, belittling, or racist against white people, you will be given a strike, put in time out, or maybe if it's really severe, you will be deplatformed. What's wrong with that? You know what's wrong with that? Because many of you would think that that's just going a little bit over the line. Because you have self-hatred. And that's not our problem. That's not the Jews' problem. That's not the black people problem. That's not nobody's problem, but it's your problem as white people. So you have to take care of the people that are the weakest link in your own race. Stop crying about other ethnicities doing something that you secretly wish you could do yourself. Wham! Livingston, $10. That woman doesn't have real friends. I agree. I agree she doesn't have real friends. I agree with that. Look at this, not my potato. Totally agree with you. Listen to this. Listen to this. If white people ever learn to stick together, we would.
Hey Tree, thank you for inspiring me to keep making memes. I'm very confident that the meme channel, Melanigan Memes, I opened up will thrive. I have one coming out Thursday with Biden being a peeping Tom looking through the window at those girls at the zoo.
Be sure to share it with me. I would love to see it. Thank you so much, TJ. Look at what Not My Potato. I want people to listen to what Not My Potato would say, okay? Not My Potato said, if white people ever learned to stick together, we wouldn't have these problems. You know what? Not only are you right, Not My Potato, but you're on the market. See, I want you to understand it has nothing to do about no other ethnicity, no other. And please, I know, I've been coming after people in the daggone chat because, I have dumbass white people telling myself, Milo is not Jewish, Milo is Catholic. And I'm never going to be nice. If you say something stupid in my fucking chat, I will come for you. Can't stand this shit. I can't stand stupid people saying stupid things. The thing is, Tree, these rules were in place. The platform owners and health and safety asshats were just letting them go because they were hand selected. Pushing it. I don't care what you got to say. You'll never get away from it's your fault, white people, that white people allow the fuckery to happen. Stop daggone trying to water it down. I don't care if it's not all whites. It's not all blacks either. But guess what? We as a group are measured by the dumbasses, okay? Why the fuck would I be hypocritical with you people? Why would I say I support you guys racially profiling because you know what? 9 out of 10, you'll be safe. Why the fuck would I say that about my own race and sit up here and make excuses and caveats for white people? Boy, please. You have so many white people who hate being white. Hell, let's look at America first, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? So let me just show you how you white people are incompetent. Hashtag not all. But as long as you don't go after your own for the stupidity, then I'm sorry, you will always make these same mistakes. So let me just show you how you white people you're just lazy, you are too incompetent, and you won't call out your own for the bullshit. Okay? America first. Started by Nick Fuentes. Now, I have been around long enough to understand the growth of America First because I was here during the whole alt-right shit. America First initially started out as a white identitarian movement, did it not? Maybe the medical suicides are a way of healing our sick, self-hating whites. That's so self-destructive, Stephen. Instead of killing the self-hating whites, why not teach them, brace yourself. Why not put them in an institution? Brace yourself. Why not give them psychological therapy? Here it come. To stop hate being white.
Boom!
Oh,
Headshot!
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. They said I'm dumb because they said I had a 65 IQ. Oh shit. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Wow, who would have thought? Instead of killing self-hatred, instead of making them commit suicide, how about curing the fucking self-hatred? Steven, okay. I'm not going to accept that bullshit from you. You just pissed me off because this is what Steven said. I'm warning you. Now you done crossed the line. You said because they're not worth the money. Then guess what? You will continue to be the bitches of every race. See, Steven, the reason why black people created the knockout game is so they can knock out white men like you to have some fucking goddamn common sense and some fucking goddamn dignity. Holy shit. And you are what I'm talking about when it comes to white people. Look at you self-hating cracker. Look at the fuck you're saying. You're saying that you are okay as a white man killing other white people. Instead of helping them love who they are as whites, you're saying that that's not worth the money. Just go ahead and get them to kill. Holy shit, this is what I'm talking about. My chat. Go look at the YouTube chat. Look at this motherfucker called Steven Dooler. This motherfucker said that white people who hate themselves should go ahead and be induced into suicide instead of being programmed or deprogrammed and to learn to love themselves, because the money to teach them to love themselves as white people is not worth it. I don't know, Tree, if sensible black people can't keep the... I don't know, Tree, if sensible black people can't keep the crazies of their race under control, why would white people be able to do theirs? Exactly. So you know what? If that's the way you feel as white people, to stop complaining about being cucked and being taken advantage of and just go ahead and be the sheep that you are. I don't disagree with that. Because I'm not trying to, I don't know who the fuck you think I am, but I don't try to control the black race. That's a hopeless cause. Michael, thank you so much for the $10 donation. White guilt is dishonoring your mother and father. White guilt is dishonoring your mother and father. No, that's not what white guilt is. I mean, let me get back to Asia. I mean, I don't know who the fuck you think I am, but I have never said I was trying to help keep the black race under control. I don't fuck with the black race. I don't fuck with the black community. You're new here, so you don't know me. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is Tree of Logic. I don't fuck with the black community. I don't deal with those niggas. I have divorced them niggas back in the goddamn 90s. I am independent and I also identify as a rooftop Korean. I am not responsible for the race of blacks. Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm not Martin Luther King. You just said some black self-hatred right there. You just said some. How the fuck I said some black self? Okay. Hold on. If you don't, hold on. I'm going to ban you. I'm going to get ready to ban you. Me saying that I refuse to be part of the black community is self-black hatred. How? And you better answer. Your answer better make sense or I'm going to perma-ban you. Here we go. You better make it good too. You said they're a lost cause. It's basically what I said. No. I never, hold on. So I'm gonna tell you how it's different and then I'm gonna ban you, okay? Let's get back to, I'm gonna quote you. I said that, hold on, let's go back to what you said. This is what you said. The thing is, Tree, these rules were in place. The platform owners and health and safety asshats were just letting them go because they were hand selected to push an agenda. It's not all whites. And I said, here's the deal. I forgot what the fuck I said. Hold on. I forgot what I said on this one. No. Here we go. Sorry. Maybe this is where I got on your ass. You said maybe the medical suicides are the way of healing our sick, self-hating whites. I disagreed with your dumb ass. I never advocate for blacks to have medical suicide, did I? I said no, instead of allowing self-hating whites to get into medical suicide, why don't you put them in institutions or give them therapy or psychological counseling for them to love who they are? And your white hating ass said that they are not worth the money. Now, how can you equate you advocating for whites to kill themselves to me saying I don't fuck with the black community, I separate myself from the black community? I'm gonna say it again because you are a low IQ monkey. How are you advocating for white people to kill themselves, and you said that whites do not deserve the money to get therapy to love themselves? How the fuck did your white ass equate that with me saying I don't fuck with the black community, I divorce the black community? You know how you fucking goddamn how you combine that? Because you a low IQ monkey. Get the fuck out of my goddamn chat forever. You're perma-banned. I never advocated for blacks to commit suicide. I never said, yeah, black people, you go ahead and kill yourself. And if somebody said, no, Tree, don't tell them to kill themselves. First of all, black people ain't got no self-hatred. That in itself is a fucking false equivalency. Black people don't have no self-hatred. The one thing we definitely have too much of is fucking self-pride. So that in itself is fucking a false equivalency. But even if you want to put it on the same equivalency, I never advocated for black people to commit suicide. And when I told you that white people committing suicide is a bad idea just for being self-hating whites, you should advocate for them to love who they are. How the fuck is that the same as me as an independent person separating myself from them? You see how you motherfuckers are so low IQ? Stop believing the race in IQ. It doesn't apply to over 90% of you white people. You're dumb as fuck. Did you see how I just basically took this cracker and just destroyed his own entire argument when he trying to equate me? There's so many black people in my chat who don't fuck with the black community. But we ain't advocating for the motherfuckers to commit mass suicide. So because he just admitted that he want all the self-hating white people, do you know how many motherfuckers that would be? He just advocated for all the white self-hating people to commit mass suicide. And then when I said that's not a good idea, how about you get them the psychological help for them to love themselves? This cracker said it ain't worth the money. They should die. So he hates white people so much, he hates himself, that he wants his own to fucking die. I never advocated for black people to die. How the fuck is me saying I divorce black people? I don't fuck with the black community. How is that advocating for them to die? It's not. It doesn't. Hey y'all, can y'all listen to my girl Laura? Laura, this is my second time seeing look. Can y'all do my girl Laura? Laura said 184 people watching and only 18 likes. Smash that button. Can y'all please, can y'all help my girl Laura out? She wants you guys to go ahead and like the stream, please, guys, please. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Thank you. Hit the like button. Thank you. Okay, it shows 121 likes. Okay, Laura, refresh. Refresh, Laura. Okay, it shows 121. Okay, there we go. Okay, Laura said it's 127. See, thank you. Y'all do that for Laura, because she keeps typing that in the chat, and I'm thinking y'all hurt her feelings. So thank you. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Okay, see? All right. Okay. Now you can stop typing that in there, Laura. They listening to you. Okay. Thank you. Because I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at both of my chats. I'm looking at my chat. You told him that it's not all blacks either. Thank you, Buster. Buster, you understand there are a lot of low IQ white people, and that was one of them. And when I see a low IQ anybody, low IQ black or low IQ white, I get them the fuck out of my goddamn chat. So you all just witnessed a white man hating other white people. So do you understand? It's not the Jews, it's you. I'm pleading with you. You just saw live and in color another white man, and I'm the one with the compassion. I'm like, no. Don't advocate for them to commit suicide for just being white. That's crazy. Don't advocate for them to commit mass suicide for hating being white. Who else believed that that's a good idea? That is so stupid. That is so dumb. You made me more sad. You made me more sad because I was already sad about the fucking suicide video, and now we fucking gotta have a self-hating white man say, "Yeah, kill the white people. A lot of my white brothers and sisters should die mass suicide because they hate being white." And I'm like, how about you teach them through psychological counseling to love themselves? It ain't worth the money. That self-hating cracker said it ain't worth the money. Did you hear that? He said it's not worth the money to teach white people to love themselves. Donovan, thank you so much for the $10. Donovan, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Look at this. And look at Kev. Kev is black, and even Kev. It's amazing. The people who have the most compassion for white people are black. So I'm seeing so many black people saying, no, white people should not commit suicide for being self-hating whites. No, don't do that.
What a self-loathing, heartless little man. When it comes to showing compassion, notice how selected it is. I don't align with that. Try treating people with kindness and respect and love.
And you are the reason why I make sure that my godchildren do not hate being white. And I make sure, I do. I show them all the great things that Vikings done, that even Germans have done, before Hitler and all that other stuff. what Mussolini's done, unfortunately, there was some things that French people did invent. So I showed them how wonderful westernized civilization is, and how it is one of the most sought after countries that people around the world wish to be part in. And these are created by various white people. I mean, holy shit. Why do you guys equate white pride to fucking Nazis or Hitler or whatever? No, if you can have black pride, you can have white pride. Unfortunately, you guys conflated that shit because you didn't control the narrative of not being proud of being white. You automatically allow people to say you being proud of being white is like being a white supremacist. You should never let people get away with that shit. But the fire and the fight is just gone from you guys. You're nothing like your ancestors. You're nothing like your grandparents. Your grandparents would have never put up with this bullshit you guys put up with today. And here you have black people like, no, white people, you don't deserve mass suicide just because you hate being white. That is a cure. There's a cure for that. Then you got a white motherfucker telling me something, it ain't worth the money. It ain't worth the money. What? Yes, it is worth the money. Self-hatred is easily curable, okay? I'm telling you. It's not like you got AIDS or some shit like that. I constantly hear brown pride. Yeah, you got brown pride. You got now I don't know what. I don't think Asians go into that pride part. So there's something about my Asian brothers and sisters as a rooftop Korean. They not doing all that pride shit for some reason. I don't understand what it is. I don't know what it is. But they too busy in Harvard trying to, solve the geometry questions or some shit like that. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't know what it is. But you got black pride, okay? Mexican, Cuban pride, Mexican pride, Brazil pride. You got all these other nationality pride. And I'm like, even if you don't, hold on, I'm going to say this and I'm going to read the super chat. Listen to me, white people. I know what you're saying. I cannot go around and tell people I'm proud of being white. Okay, you're right. We don't have the climate for that. But nobody's stopping you for thinking that in your head. I love my hair. Holy shit, I love my hair. And you want to know something? When I went to a summer camp when I was a teenager, and my bunkmate was a white girl with this pretty red hair. I think that's the reason I got a thing for the redheads, right? I used to love brushing her hair, and I used to love how she used to flow her hair like this. You know what I'm saying? And I told you guys when I was a little girl and I would watch Wonder Woman, I would put a bed sheet over my head as if it's the long brunette hair of Wonder Woman. Okay, put a wire coat hanger around my head as the crown, and then put aluminum foil around my wrist and like Wonder Woman, and then have that fucking sheet. Cause I enjoyed like white people with their hair doing it like that. I just love it. And when I got locks, when I got my real hair, because I wasn't proud for my head. I didn't like my hair. Hence why I would do the pressing and the creams and all that other stuff. But when I started to grow out my own hair, bitch, I can do the same thing as white people. That's called pride. That's called pride. I used to hate my hair because I did not know the potential my hair could have. And that's all that is. If you hate who you are, it's because you don't know how great you are. I did not know how great my hair is until somebody started to teach me about how more powerful I am with my hair and locks. And baby, I've had my hair like this since 1997. That's what I'm talking about. I have pride. I don't understand how you all take the little things for granted. You can think to yourself the things that you really love about who you are. Stop depending upon the educational system of teaching you revised history of, oh, white people are evil because of slavery. White people are evil because of Jim Crow. White people are evil because of cake. You better go back in the times. I don't know how the Vikings came out and okay, granted, many of you are not Scandinavian. Okay. But there's so many historical documentaries out there that you understand that you are such an asset to the world. Do you not believe that? You don't have to answer in the chat. Just answer to yourself personally, white people. Do you understand how you are an asset to the world? Yes, you got some fucked up people in it, but as a whole, look at the civilization that you have created and how everybody want to be in what your ancestors created. Ain't nobody trying to go to goddamn Congo. Ain't nobody telling me something. I want to go to University of goddamn Nigeria. Don't nobody say no shit like that. Everybody tell me I can't wait to go to New York. Can't wait to go to Ohio. Oh my God, I hope I get accepted into the University of Yale. That's all in the white colonizers, as they always like to say in the black community. Y'all have to realize how great you are. You won't be talking this bullshit about other people having more than what you don't have. Michael, victimhood. Thank you so much for the $10, Michael. Victimhood is losing its power. Pride is evil. I don't agree with that. I mean, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. I agree that victimhood is losing its power. I agree with that. I don't agree. I disagree with pride is evil. Pride is not evil. I don't agree with that. Why is pride evil? Sorry, there was two parts of your thing, Michael. I disagree with the last part, and I agree with the first part. Victimhood is losing its power. I don't see that, but I agree. It's losing its power in those who know thyself. But pride is not evil. I'm very prideful. Am I evil? Well, I mean, I can be evil. Razor Roman. Thank you so much for the $20. I appreciate that. So, yeah. But no, I'm very prideful. I'm proud, baby, honey. If y'all think I'm prideful now, holy shit, y'all better hope I don't get all my muscles back the way I used to look. You ain't seen pride yet, honey. You should love yourself. There are things about you that are unique. There are things about you that you have that other people don't have. If you don't love yourself, who's going to love you then? I take pride in who I am. I take pride in my appearance. I take pride in what I know and what I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? All right. He's using pride as one of the 7 deadly sins. Yeah, but I disagree. What are the 7 deadly sins? Sloth, gluttony, glutinous. Yeah, I pride is important to oneself. There's nothing at all wrong with it. True. It depends on what kind of pride you're talking about. Yeah, we already talked about that part. I was like, I don't want people to equate pride as being like when it comes to white people, I don't want them to consider that pride like that of white supremacists. I'm not talking about that. You should never let anybody get away with that narrative. Pride as arrogance. Oh, okay. Okay. Michael is okay. Pride as arrogance. Okay. Okay, I agree with that. I agree with that. Okay, yeah, I don't like arrogance. Yeah, when you get arrogant, you get ignorant. Okay, wrath, lust, envy, lust, pride, envy, gluttony, wrath, sloth, and greed. Okay, yeah, those is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 7. There you go. Cornelius Brunes. Okay. All right. So can we get on to Trump now? Michael said, whew. Oh yeah. Pride of, no, I agree with you on that one. Michael. Pride is an arrogance. I'm against that. I'm against that. Okay. All right. So in conclusion, so then we're going to go on to Trump after this. In conclusion, I just want you all to know that when you hear white people or blacks, because you got this in common, like blacks and whites are now joining together and acting like sheeples. Because they're inferior. Understand this. You'll never see a lion complaining about what is it? What are those? I know the sheep. Hold on. What is not the deer, but what is those things that got the silver? It looks like a deer, but and the lions love chasing it and eating it. What is that thing called that's really fast? It's got antlers. Gazelle. You never hear lions complain about the gazelles disproportionately running around the fucking goddamn jungle. No, I was talking about the gazelle. What's an impala? Hold on. What is an impala? Why are y'all talking about a car? Antelope. Antelope. Oh, I don't know about the antelope. A gazelle, but no, I'm talking about a gazelle. The gazelle is what the lion likes to chase after of. You know what I'm saying? The lion is like that fucking gazelle is fast as hell, dude. Like the fucking gazelle is like. And that lion is so magical to see. The fucking see. I don't know if you guys. Maybe y'all need to go on YouTube and look at all the daggone jungle documentaries. It is so powerful and magical to see a cougar or a lion chasing after a goddamn, especially a cougar. Wow, those things are
There's
fast.
an episode of Once Upon a Time that the main character had to learn a very difficult lesson about loving all parts of yourself, the good, the bad. It was a beautifully written scene about self-love being more important before loving others.
Once Upon a Time. That's a movie? Hold on a second. I should know that movie, right? Oh, that's 2019. Oh, I don't know this movie. What? Hold on a second. Uh-oh, guys, we might have a movie to watch this Friday. This is not it. This is Once Upon a Time in the West. Hold on. What's this Once Upon a Time? Hold on, there's too many Once Upon a Times in here. You got Once Upon a Time in the West, Once Upon a Time in America, Once Upon a Time in Anatolia. Which Once Upon a Time? Oh, it's a TV show. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, if it's a TV show, we can't see it. Michael, lions are racialist. Impalas are larger than most gazelles. That's why lions go after gazelle. Apparently, I don't know what an impala is because when I looked it up, I saw nothing but cars. But apparently, that's what they named the car after. So, yeah. Well, y'all should see. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can show one. Hopefully, it's not a content ID. Hold on. Let's see. Let's hold on. Let's see if we can find one, and then we're going to get back on Trump. Hold on a second. Hold on. Please don't get me. Please don't get me. Oh my God! I hope I don't get no content ID. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on. Hold on. Look at the lion. That's a lioness, isn't it? That's not a lion. That's a lioness, right? She see the gazelle. She's like, oh, I'm about to fuck you up, gazelle. Oh, I'm about to get you. Look, they're so cute. The gazelles are so cute. Look at this. Uh-oh. There go the lion. Now, which one of these motherfuckers I'm gonna eat? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here I go. I'm gonna get one of them. I'm gonna get one of them. Uh-oh. That baby mine. Uh-oh. Sorry. I'm about to get you. You by yourself, too? I got you. Come on. I'm gonna get your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna get all of y'all motherfuckers. Ah! This lion is on there, period. This lioness is on her period. How the fuck did she not get that baby gazelle? Hold on. See, this is why you gotta let men do the fucking goddamn gazelle hunting. How's she gonna? How is she gonna sit up there and let that baby gazelle get away from her like that? Like, holy shit! Holy shit! She should have let her goddamn man get the damn gazelle, dude. That was. Only female lions hunt for food? Nope, that's not true. I've seen an actual lion with a mane. Okay, this is a female lion. This is a lioness. I've seen a lion hunt for food. Okay, hold on a second. Michael looks like my house cat. Who, the little lion? No, I've seen lions hunt for food. I don't know. Maybe she got soft and saw the little baby gazelle, and she was like, "Nah, he's too cute for me to eat. I'm not gonna get him." Yeah, I know Mel. Thank you, Donald. I know Mel's hunt. I seen him. Michael, Malcolm, you're just wrong, dude. You're just wrong. Shut up. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. I love watching geography movies, and and documentaries. I have seen on many occasions lions hunt for food. You're just wrong. I'm not buying it. Yeah, thank you, Weathers. They are primary hunters, but lions hunt too. Yeah, to sit up here and say shut up. No, they don't. No, only lioness hunts. You mentioned searching for impalas and seeing only cars, but if I'm sure if you spelled it wrong, it starts with an I. No, I put an I. Okay, all right. And so let's get into something else. Here we go. All right, let's that was I'm over here trying to show how the fucking lion get down, and she let that fucking baby gazelle get away from her. Holy shit. Holy shit. That was too funny. Okay, so let's talk about this situation with Trump. Okay. So, here's the deal. Okay. Going from a happy subject to a sad subject. I told you guys that whole thing. Can we watch Animal Kingdom shows when you're on Friday and you narrate the no. When I do Friday movies, I'm pretty quiet. I like to sit there and watch while I'm running errands. So there's that. Here's the deal. I told you guys that Trump being stupid, having so much love for black people, that he wants to get back in their good graces. So Trump tried to act like Captain Save a nigga by allowing a crazy nigga into his fucking house with unvetted guests. That's just something that a former president should have never done. That was a mistake, and there's no excuse for it. There's none. You can make excuses all you want to, but that's because you're inferior and you don't hold nobody accountable, including your own bullshit. Okay. I would have never in my fucking life, if somebody I love so much shows me that they're unstable and that the paparazzis are following them and that they have pissed off a good base of my friends, I would not allow them motherfuckers into my house. Okay? I would never allow them into my house. And this is the problem with a lot of whites. You fuckers want to sit up here and be king of the niggas. And you were like, oh, I bet you the black people. This is what probably Trump was thinking. Oh, Kanye is catching hell. He got canceled by the Jews who he backstabbed. And they got that nigga back good. I bet you I would be a hero if I allowed them back into my home and try to talk some sense into him. My thing is, I was like, how do you not know a bait when you see one? Even if you did not know it was bait, there was no need to allow Kanye West into your fucking house under any conditions, under any reason, under no circumstances you allow fucking Kanye. It could be raining hell and brimstone outside. That nigga be out there, let me in, let me in, let me in. Oh my, ow, 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 ow. Oh my God, I'm on fire. Let me in, let me in. I'll be right in here telling myself, hate it for you, Kanye. Hate it for you. You be out there fucking catching on fire because I'm not going to let you in my goddamn house. Okay. So a lot of people didn't believe me. Most of y'all did. So kudos to y'all. I said, this is bad. This is so bad. It may cost Trump the primaries. So now all over Twitter, Nick Fuentes was trending for 3 days, I think. 3 days he'd been trending. All over Twitter. You had the turtle bitch ass. They don't allow no white supremacy and anti-Semitism. So you gave your enemies. By the way, I don't give a fuck about no goddamn turtle, Mitch McConnell. But you gave your enemies the bullet to shoot you with. That's what you did. You gave them the ammunition to shoot you with. And that's just dumb. But we had some groypers sneak into my chat. I swear to God, if I see you fuckers again, I'm going to ban you on sight. My mods may not know you when they see you, but I do. But they were saying that this was not done intentionally. And I'm saying to myself, Milo is the most corrupt motherfucker that y'all could ever associate yourself with. But if y'all want to see how scandalous Milo is, I'm going to read this article to you. Let me tell you something. And I mean this with all sincerity. I hate Milo, but goddamn, I sure do. I'm very impressed with his snakiness. As somebody who actually admire vengeance, he got his vengeance on Trump. I wish he can teach me that to do that to Candace Owens. I swear, if there was a school that Milo was giving saying how to get vengeance on your enemy, I would take that shit, because this is a masterful plan he set aside. And unfortunately, Trump did not see the bait and he took it, but it's still Trump's fault. Right? Regardless of, I will agree that Trump did not know that he didn't know who Nick Fuentes is or was. He know who he is now. However, that does not negate the fact that none of this would have happened had Trump said, you are not allowed in my home. Or better yet, if Trump still got this black love disease so bad that he wants to be king of the Negroes again, then you would have met him at a restaurant out in a public area somewhere in Florida. Do you understand your home is your refuge? You understand your home is your castle? It's where your peace is. It's where your family is. It's supposed to be the most secure place in your existence. You should be very selective of who comes in your home. We're not liberals. We don't let people just crash on the couch who just came off the fucking street. Remember that white woman picked up the fucking homeless black guy and he ended up raping her and killing her? She was like, and he confessed, he was like, yeah, she saw me on the corner. She said, when was the last time you had a bath? He said, I haven't had a bath in 2 weeks. He's like, well, here, come on over. This white woman, liberal, of course, this white liberal woman saw this big ass black man. Y'all remember I featured that on my Treehouse News. Invited this big ass homeless black man into her house. She gave him some clothes. She gave him the shower, gave him some shampoo, some soap, and had him clean himself up in the bath. And then she put him in some new clothes. She fed him. And after he ate, he raped her and killed her. And everybody like, what an evil man. You know what I was thinking? Why the fuck did she allow that motherfucker in her house? I think totally different than everybody else. Yes, hold on. Yes, what he did was bad, but that's not out of his character. That's not out of his character. I'm trying to say he does what he does. He's a killer. Why? This reminds me of the daggone scorpion and the damn frog. The scorpion ended up stinging the damn frog and they both goddamn drowned. And what the fucking scorpion said before they drowned? I can't help it. It's in my nature. Isn't that what the scorpion said? I can't help it. It's in my nature. So if you invite a fucking goddamn man, it's in his nature to fucking rape and kill you, and he does that. What? You invited him into your home. So let's look at this. This article is kind of shocking, but I want you to listen to it because it's going to blow your mind. Just 2 days before Thanksgiving, Donald Trump was planning. Hold on. Just 2 days before Thanksgiving, Donald Trump was planning to have a private, uneventful dinner with an old friend. Ye, the rapper, formerly known as Kanye West. The two had arranged to break bread Tuesday night at Trump's Mar-a-Lago club in Florida after weeks of private phone conversations as Ye lost lucrative partnerships and became a mainstream cultural pariah for his anti-Semitic remarks, according to those familiar with the talks between the two men. But Trump may have been walking into a trap in Mar-a-Lago, gilded halls, one that leveraged his own penchant for spectacle and showmanship against him. Ye arrived with 3 guests, including white nationalist and anti-Semite Nick Fuentes. Trump has since said he didn't know Fuentes or his background when they dined together, a claim Fuentes confirmed in an interview, but others at the crowded members only club figured out his identity and nobody said nothing. You guys realize who he was and nobody brought that attention. Like, Trump, you may need to get this motherfucker off the table. But nobody said nothing. That's what happens when you surround yourself with yes men. News of the meeting prompted an avalanche of criticism from some Republican rivals and allies of Trump and his then week-old presidential campaign. In damage control, Trump's campaign is now instituting new vetting procedures. Now he wants to do vetting procedures. Once again, Trump's an idiot. You are the former president of the United States. You have Secret Service at your house. You mean to tell me that you don't vet nobody to come into your house? See, that alone pisses me off because you're putting our queen Melania in harm's way. I got a problem with that. That alone makes me want to say fuck Trump, because you have to look out. You are a man. You're supposed to look out for the woman. My thing is, Melania is our queen. Melania is precious to us. Melania must be protected. And Trump dumb ass was like, yeah, come on over with your 3 unvetted friends. What if somebody done something to our queen? Because his dumb ass wants to be king of the blacks. Are you serious? Dumbass. All right. Where was I? I'm so bad. Right there we go. Trump has since said he didn't know. Okay, we go. But others in news of meeting prompted an avalanche of criticism from some Republican rivals and allies of Trump and his then week-old presidential campaign. In damage control, Trump's campaign is now instituting new vetting procedures and gatekeeping efforts as details emerge about how Fuentes and the former president found themselves at the same table, according to 2 people briefed on the plans. The thing about it is the reason why Fuentes was at the table with Trump is because Trump has this fucking goddamn disease of getting loved and worshipped by black people, and he thought by allowing a crazy ass nigga like Kanye West into his house to see if he can save his career would make him a hero amongst black people again. That's all this is. Trump tried to be Captain Save a nigga and goddamn got burnt in the process. Fuentes would have never been at that fucking table had Trump not invited Kanye into his house in the fucking first place. The uproar underscores long-standing issues with Trump as Republicans consider whether they want him back as president again in 2024. Do not underestimate that paragraph. Do not. I know in some of you guys' hug box, you see a lot of the cultists says, it doesn't matter we don't care who Trump dined with, but the rest of the world does, including the centrists. See, Trump got your vote, guys. He ain't got my vote, okay? He got to really prove to have my fucking vote. I didn't vote for him the last time because he wanted to consider my vote the black vote. I don't like that shit, okay? He has pissed off and alienated a lot of people on his own base. And let me tell you why. It's not that he not only invited Kanye West and had dinner with Nick Fuentes, it's because to this day, Trump refused to disavow and say, I don't fuck with no Nick Fuentes. He refused to disassociate himself with Nick Fuentes' views. He refused to disassociate himself with anything that Nick Fuentes does. And what do the fucking liberals keep playing? They keep playing over and over again. Nick Fuentes saying when Trump wins presidency in 2024, we should just go ahead and throw out the Constitution and make him the dictator so he can stay he can stay can somebody get that video? I'm not saying it correctly. This Nick Fuentes says something about when Trump wins 2024, we should make him the dictator and force people to do what we want. Something like that. The news media, CNN, MSNBC, CBS, and imagine somebody like Nick Fuentes saying that about Trump and Trump breaking bread with him. Do you understand the optics like that is just absolutely bad? And the more days go by where Trump does not disavow or disassociate or condemn Nick Fuentes, the more people says, oh, these are the mega Republicans. That's what he doesn't want to do, that because he doesn't want to alienate the white supremacist mega Republicans on his base. Because to sit up here and disassociate himself and clown Nick Fuentes, who basically Nick Fuentes don't give a fuck about Trump. Nick Fuentes is trying to get that money, talking about something, yeah, gonna be president in 2024. Still fucking pushing that dumbass lie. Okay, and so because of that, here you have his base saying, hey, Trump, fuckers are associating us on the same level of Nick Fuentes. Can you please tell them we are not the same? They're sitting here saying that we hate women. We actually want to segregate blacks people, and that blacks should not be allowed to intermarry, and that having sex with women is gay if you're a black. I mean, it's all this bullshit that they got Nick Fuentes saying. But the most damaging thing they got Nick Fuentes saying is that, okay, thank you, Sun Dormant. Look at this shit. This is what, thank you so much. This is what they keep showing Nick Fuentes saying. And this is very damaging. Look at this.
And so after 2020, I said, you know what? This just goes to show what we're up against. It reminds us that it really is us and Trump against everybody else. It's not us, the Republicans. It's not us, the conservatives. It's we, the people, the voters, that the 74 million people that voted for Trump, and that's it. And then in the last 2 months, they said, oh, look, the polls flipped again. And now Republicans are back on top. Turns out it's not a big deal. Well, that was wrong. Because all the people that were charged up about abortion did early voting. So they weren't represented in the polls. So this is a godless country. I hate it. It's immoral, it's wrong, it's heinous, it's evil. But this is an evil. When we meet the left on the battlefield and they outnumber us like 5-1, that's it. People think we're going to start getting cut down, and then at the last minute they're going to blow the Volkish horn, and the silent majority is going to come running in from the flanks on horses, and they're going to get man and woman in America to vote. There would be more of them than us by a lot. I hate to burst anybody's bubble, but there is simply no evidence that there is a silent majority. There is no evidence of this. There are too many non-white.
Next time you get a video, go to Sun Dormant. Next time you get a video like this, always go to Twitter first, because this is too long. I gotta find that. It's just that one piece where he's talking about us being that the America needs to be a dictatorship. I don't know where it is in this one here.
Country, frankly, for that to be the case, the country's 40% non-white, and like I tried it earlier, it didn't work. You do the math on that. There's not enough of us, okay? True, and you can thank the Jewish media for that. Abortion's popular, all that. We need to take control of the media or take control of the government and force the people to believe what we believe. Or
there we go. Here we go. God damn, that was always at the end. 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Here we go. This is the part that keeps showing on the internet. This right here. This is the part.
Dictatorship.
There we go. Here we go. Right here. This part right I'm about to play for you right now. This is the part that the news media all over fucking goddamn the left and the center, you even got some centrist places are playing this, okay? This is what they're playing from Nick Fuentes.
And it sucks, and it is what it is, but that's why we need dictatorship. That's unironically why we need to get rid of all that. We need to take control of the media or take control of the government and force the people to believe what we believe, or force them to play by our rules and reshape the society. Because right now, you look across the board, and if you put on a referendum whether we want to live in a gay country or a non-gay country, a feminist country or a non-feminist country, abortion land, no abortions, you're going to be disappointed with the result. And I shouldn't have to tell you that because it's, you know, it's sort of obvious, but I have suffered this for years, and I don't think I've ever said it outright. But people have it in their head. There is the silent majority. We are not a majority. It's not silent. There just aren't that many of us.
So he believes, by the way, the silent majority does not exist for what he wants. That's what I don't understand. But in this, they took that clip and they talked about how Nick Fuentes says that he's working with Trump so that he can be a dictatorship. So now Trump be the king. That's never going to happen. But the fact that they already have said that Trump wants to totally restructure the way we have politics, this right here, they have put two to two together. And this would have never happened had he not had dinner with Trump. And this would have never happened had Trump not invited Kanye West to his house. All right, here we go. Both his campaign and his administration were often criticized by chaos and buffeted by the consequences of his impulses as they stumbled from crisis to crisis. And Trump has repeatedly put himself in the center of controversies. Facts! Over racism, from falsely accusing the first black president of not being a natural born citizen to announcing his 2006. Well, I wouldn't put it that far. I kind of agree with him on Obama, but the whole thing, I wouldn't use these examples right here, but they're going to use these examples. I don't agree with these examples. Trump has done other shit where I'm like, you shouldn't have done that, Trump. Okay, black president of not being a natural born citizen to announcing that 2016 presidential bid by portraying most Mexican migrants as rapists and drug runners. He never said that. The master troll gets trolled. The headline grabbing attention on his guests and therefore the subsequent fallout were all but ensured by Trump before the dinner when he made a grand entrance at about 8 p.m. on November the 22nd to meet his guests. We saw everybody. This is someone who's quoting this. Okay, this is Fuentes. This is Fuentes talking. We saw everybody in the dining room get up and start applauding, and then the president entered. Fuentes said to NBC News, he greeted us and he invited Ye into dinner, and Ye said that he wanted to bring us with him to the table. So we walked in and Ye took some pictures with some of the guests in the dining room, and then we sat down at the table. Trump made sure that they sat at his specially reserved table on the patio for all to see. That ego. Look, everybody. I'm having dinner with Kanye. I am going to save him from himself. Hold on, let me adjust my cape. Why would you do that? Why? They know, and this is why I say Milo is a fucking corrupt ass genius. Milo knows that, and by the way, Michael, this would your fucking the pride thing. It would apply to this. This right here, when you said pride is bad, this right here is where it would apply. Trump's arrogance is how he got himself into this problem. He wanted to showboat that he's having dinner with Kanye West. And instead of having it in the secret of your home, you go on a patio where paparazzis can take pictures. So stupid. Okay. Trump made sure that they sat at his especially. I already read that in. But the dinner wasn't the happy photo op the president had planned. Ye criticized Trump for not doing enough to help pay the legal bills of the rest arrested on the January 6th Capitol riots. And he also told Trump he might run for president against him and said Trump should instead be his running mate. That's what you get, Trump. That's what the motherfucker crazy, and you should have never invite a fucking crazy man into your home. And you want to get mad because he asked you to be his vice president? So he said that, and let me read that again. And he also told Trump he might be running for president against him and said Trump should instead be his running mate, all of which angered the former president, who attacked Ye's ex-wife Kim Kardashian, according to two dinner participants at Ye, who blasted out a Mar-a-Lago debrief video to his 32.2 million Twitter followers the next day. Quote, Trump is really impressed with Nick Fuentes. Damn. And I believe he was. Let me just say this about Nick Fuentes. I hate the little motherfucker, but Nick knows how to be charming. And you know how I saw this? I saw this when he came to Miami, Florida, and he sat beside Destiny. And I was really shocked at his demeanor when he was in front of Destiny's community on a live stream. And his community by the way, Destiny's community hate Nick Fuentes, but he turned on that goddamn charm. It was a part of Nick Fuentes I have never seen in my fucking life. And I said, that's how he do it. Excuse me, that's how he does it. That is how he switch it on, and he can make anybody like him. You know what I'm saying? It's something about it. He's a very gifted man in doing that. And if he wanted Trump to like him, which is not hard, all you gotta do is kiss Trump's ass and act like you in his best interest. But Nick Fuentes know how to charm, especially men. He know how to charm men. Maybe not women so much, but he know how to charm men. Fuentes said Fuentes said that he praised Trump as my hero and criticized there you go. See what I'm saying? Look. He did exactly what he did when he was with Stephen. Fuentes said that he praised Trump as my hero and criticized Florida Ron DeSantis for his potential GOP primary challenge to Trump. But he also told him to his face at dinner that the one-time 2016 insurgent was in danger of becoming a scripted establishment bore who could lose in 2024. I didn't read this part. Hold on. So you kiss Trump's ass? And then you say, but you know what? You're going to lose because you're nothing like your 2016 self. Wow. I got to give him props for that shit. Wow. Some Republicans, including former Vice President Mike Pence, have condemned the dinner, with Pence calling out Trump to apologize. One longtime Trump advisor who didn't want to go on the record criticizing his preferred candidate said it was clear that Fuentes' presence was part of a headline grabbing setup. Quote, the master troll got trolled, the advisor said. Kanye punked Trump. He did. Trump's so arrogant in trying to save the black race, trying to seem like the king of blacks, and think that he would basically earn the love of blacks back by saving Kanye. And how the fuck did you thought that was possible? I don't understand that. But he's arrogant. That is one of Trump's downfall. He's too arrogant to see that blacks don't like you as long as you got an R by your name, Trump. Get over it. And that Kanye's crazy. You should have never allowed the crazy black man into your fucking house. As advisors to Trump have attempted to quell the black backlash, some have insisted that the former president, who essentially tricked by the rapper and his guests, a suspicious backed up by Milo Yiannopoulos, here we go, the anti-Trump far-right provocateur who is now acting as a political advisor to Ye. Milo Yiannopoulos, a former Breitbart editor who was banned from Twitter in 2016. Wow, in 2016 he got banned? I thought that was in 2018. Oh my goodness. Who was banned from Twitter in 2016 for inciting a racist campaign against the comedian Leslie Jones, told NBC News that he was the architect of the plan to have Fuentes travel with Ye in hopes of slipping him into the dinner with Trump. Uh-oh. And Trump bit that bait. Scandalous. The intent, according to Milo Yiannopoulos, was for Fuentes to give Trump an unvarnished view of how a portion of his base views his candidacy. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're trying, and they were successful. They planted into Trump's mind, which may not be too far off. Like, Trump, you ain't loved like you think you are. We out here in these goddamn internet streets, and yeah, you done toned down a lot, and you done basically alienated a lot of your base that got you into the presidency in 2016. Milo Yiannopoulos persuaded a former Trump 2016 campaign advisor from Florida, Karen Giarno, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, Karen Giarno, to give Ye a ride to Mar-a-Lago, which she said led her to become an accident member of Ye's dinner party. Hold on, I gotta read this again. Milo Yiannopoulos persuaded a former Trump 2016 campaign advisor from Florida, Karen Giarnardo, to give Ye a ride to Mar-a-Lago, which she said led her to become an accidental member of Ye's dinner party. Holy shit! So here we got another white girl, a white person taking a bait. You mean to tell me they couldn't get a fucking goddamn limousine or Uber? They specifically got somebody from Trump 2016 campaign to pretend to be entourage of Milo? Holy shit, I'm impressed.
Boom! Headshot!
Now, y'all talk about, hold on, let me look at my YouTube chat when I say this. Hey, my chat, YouTube chat. You know how motherfuckers always talking about 4D chess? This 4D chess right here. Do y'all understand what happened? Do y'all understand what happened here? Milo. Oh, it's very devious. This is that fucking underwater blindfold 5D chess here. Okay, you understand. Okay. Wow. This is so good. Okay. All right. Okay. Yiannopoulos said he also wanted Giarnardo. Let me call her first name. Honey, I can't do this with because I'm not pronouncing her last name correctly. So Yiannopoulos said he also wanted Karen to brief Ye on Trump and politics, and if she went to the dinner, to lend a sense of political gravitas, political gravitas to the discussion. The fourth member of the party was a man Ye later identified as a parent of the student at his private school in California, Donda Academy. Okay, I thought that school was shut down. Oh, yeah, Donda Academy shut down for the year after Ye's anti-Semitic remarks. Milo Yiannopoulos said he was unsure of why the man traveled with them. Milo Yiannopoulos said Fuentes is serving in an advisory capacity to Ye. Karen is not an official member of the unofficial Yay campaign team, but flew to Los Angeles to meet with them this week. This is so messy. Quote, I wanted to show Trump the kind of talent that he's missing out on by allowing his terrible handlers to dictate who he can and can't hang out with, Milo Yiannopoulos told NBC News. Quote, I also wanted to send a message to Trump that he has systematically, repeatedly neglected, ignored, abused the people who loved him the most, the people who put him in office, and that kind of behavior comes back to bite you in the end.
Boom! Headshot!
Woo! He got that revenge. He got that revenge. And Milo Yiannopoulos said he arranged the dinner just to make Trump's life miserable because news of the dinner would leak and Trump would mishandle it. Listen, hold on. Listen, my chat, y'all chat, listen to this. I knew Milo was evil, but god damn. I mean, holy shit. This is that evil. Like, this is on a fucking jaded ass woman evil. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. Wow. Wow. I should have read this part so I won't be as shocked anymore, but god damn. Whew. Okay. Fuentes echoed the sentiment. Hold on, let me do Fuentes' voice. I hate to say it, but the chickens are coming home to roost. You know, this is the frustration with his base and with his true loyalists. Trump fumed afterwards that Ye had betrayed him by ambushing him. Quote, he tried to fuck me. He's crazy. He can't beat me, Trump said, according to one confidant. Wait a minute, Trump said this? He tried to fuck me. He's crazy. But you crazy for allowing him in your house, Trump? He tried to fuck me. He's crazy. He can't beat me, Trump said, according to one confidant, who then relayed the conversation to NBC News on the condition of anonymity to discuss private conversations. Quote, Trump was totally blindsided, the source said, of Fuentes' presence. It was a setup. Some in Trump's orbit have cautioned him not to have dinner with Ye under fire for anti-Semitism. Oh my God! So Trump did have somebody in his team say, don't meet with Kanye. Okay, I thought so. So somebody was like, Trump, I don't think you should meet with Kanye. Kanye is anti-Semitic. You know you're a Zionist. You know you love Jews. You know they help you get to where you are. I don't think this is going to be toxic for you. Listen, blacks love me. The blacks love me. I'm going to invite him, telling him to stop it. And then all of a sudden he's going to give thanks to me and the black people are going to love me. I'm going to get the votes. I'm going to get the black vote. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get the African-American votes. This actually, to be honest, this actually makes me feel really good that somebody did care enough about Trump to tell him to not meet with Kanye. This is really good. I'm gonna read this part again. Some in Trump's orbit had cautioned him not to have dinner with Ye under fire of anti-Semitism in the first place, according to two sources who had been briefed on an internal damage assessment the campaign performed after the controversy erupted. But Trump is known for refusing to heed caution counsel. Oh, that makes sense. He going to hire people to tell him what to do in his best interest and then do the opposite, what they tell him to do. Dumbass. Guardrails and gatekeepers. So he went ahead with the dinner alone, telling confidants that he thought Ye needed his counsel. See right here? This right here. this savior complex right here. This right here is what fucked Trump. His arrogance. This fucking arrogant. He thought Ye needed his counsel. So in other words, Trump thought that he could save Ye from himself so that the black people can love him again and stop calling him racist. Stupid. That's just dumb. One confidant told NBC that Trump acknowledged he wanted the rapper to be seen because, quote, it would be fun for the members. What? Hold on. One confidant told NBC that Trump acknowledged he wanted the rapper to be seen because, quote, it would be fun for the members of Mar-a-Lago. Hold on. Does anybody know how to translate stupid ass Trump? I'm so sincere with this. What does he mean by this? I'm looking at both chats. I need somebody who understands this bullshit. What the fuck does he... This looks retarded to me. Trump acknowledged he wanted the rapper, which is Kanye here, to be seen because it would be fun for the members of Mar-a-Lago? What? He means the people of Mar-a-Lago wanted selfies with Ye. Oh! Really? After all that Kanye said? You mean to tell me white people in Mar-a-Lago still want to have pictures with him? He just means that his staff would enjoy Ye's presence. Oh! Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. See, you guys look out for me. Okay, I understand now. Okay, got it. Trump issued 3 successive statements in as many days of his Truth social media platform, admitting Fuentes was there while disavowing knowledge of his identity prior to and during the dinner. Huh? Oh my God. I'm not reading all this. What time is it? No, I gotta stop. Holy shit. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna just give you guys, holy shit, this is as long as, I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can fast forward to, oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to read some of this. Okay, sorry. Let me see if I can read. Listen, I have public inferior education, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna try to read this as fast as I can, okay? Because this looks too good to stop. But none of the statements disavowed the hate speech associated with Fuentes, prompting more criticism that the former president is reluctant to distance himself too much from racists because they're part of his political base of support. Oh my God! Oh no! That's right. I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. Quote, Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, was asking me for advice concerning some of the difficulties, and particularly having to do with his business, Trump said in the last statement about the dinner issued Saturday. We also discussed, to a lesser extent, politics, where I told him he should definitely not run for president, and any voters you may have should vote for Trump. Anyway, we got along great, and he expressed no anti-Semitism, and I appreciate all the nice things he said about me on Tucker Carlson. Why wouldn't I agree to meet? Also, I don't know who Nick Fuentes is. Amid the backlash, however, the campaign began reviewing internal procedures to ensure someone like Fuentes never winds up with Trump again, according to 2 sources familiar with the discussion. United States Secret Service distanced itself from the incident and said in a statement Monday that a private club, Mar-a-Lago's security, is in charge of who may have been allowed access to their facility. So the Secret Service wasn't there. Oh, could the Secret Service only have to deal with the outer perimeter, but allow whoever wants to come in, come in? Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm understanding everything. Okay. So the Secret Service couldn't stop them because it's a private club. And okay, I got it. Okay, so let me stop saying the Secret Service could have stopped that shit, because that's not true. On Monday, Milo Yiannopoulos and Fuentes were scheduled to discuss how the dinner came together in a joint appearance on a conservative webcast, but the rapper stormed out after he was challenged about the statements suggesting Jewish people control banks and the news media. His entourage followed. Getting into Mar-a-Lago, the pre-Thanksgiving dinner was the third shock to ripple through Trump's presidential campaign, which was exactly 1 week old on the night of the dinner. Hours before the turkey and stuffing were served, the United States Supreme Court ordered Trump to turn over his income taxes to Congress, capping the year-long fight that followed Trump's declaration of 2014 that he would love to release them if he ran for president. And 4 days before the Ye dinner on November the 18th, the Justice Department appointed a special counsel to examine the January 6, 2021 U.S. Capitol riots and Trump's possession of highly sensitive government documents at Mar-a-Lago when he was no longer president. Hours before Ye's flight arrived in Florida, Yiannopoulos enticed Karen to pick up the rapper in Miami and take him to Mar-a-Lago, 70 miles away. Karen said that Yiannopoulos also only told her that Ye would be with two people, including someone named Nick, but he didn't give the last name. Milo Yiannopoulos confirmed that he gave limited information to Karen. He's scandalous. So fucking goddamn. So fucking scandalous, that fucking Milo piece of shit. Both said Karen was not told in advance of the plans to confront Trump, but some Trump loyalists, advisors, and Trump inner circle still fault Karen for not giving the former president or his team a heads up about Fuentes, whose identity she said she learned on the drive. Given Milo's multi-year anti-Trump post since 2020 and his self-proclaimed desire to get a vengeance on President Donald Trump, Karen cannot in good faith say that she didn't know what Milo was planning to do. Karen and Milo set Trump up to make him look bad, said Laura Loomer. Oh, here she go. And Trump's loyalists who ran for Congress in Florida in 2020 and hired Karen, who then met and hired Milo Yiannopoulos to work for Loomer. Both had separate clashes with Karen in 2020 and 2022, respectively. Milo Yiannopoulos and Karen dismissed Loomer's criticism as a result of their falling out. Loomer was one of the first high-profile right-wing activists banned from Twitter in 2018 after calling one of the national's first Muslim congressional Democratic Ilhan Omar of Minnesota anti-Jewish and attacking Islam for abusing women. Loomer also criticized Marjorie Taylor Greene out of Rome, Georgia, for being complicit in the alleged Trump setup because she is an ally of Milo Yiannopoulos and had hired him as a summer intern. So I was also told that Milo no longer worked for Marjorie Taylor Greene, so she did get rid of him. But I was hoping she was going to denounce him too, but she only disavowed Nick. A spokesperson for Green denied the accusations of her involvement, but declined to comment further to the NBC News. Green fired back at Loomer on her Telegram social media channel. Green also has a Fuentes connection. She spoke at his America First political action confab in Florida in February, but then she said she didn't know who he was. Karen says she had been caught in the blast radius of the dinner with Ye and Fuentes, but was an unwitting participant. On the night that she drove the crew to Mar-a-Lago, she said she didn't realize there was going to be a confrontation and she didn't have time to call or text anyone with the heads up because Ye's flight landed about 5 p.m. in the middle of the South Florida metro rush hour on a rainy day. Why didn't y'all go to West Palm Airport? Why did y'all go to Miami, dumbass? Okay, it took the party 3 hours. So Magic Mike was right about that. It's a 2-hour drive, and because it was rush hour, it took 3 hours for them to get there. It took the party 3 hours to get to Mar-a-Lago, double what normally takes. About halfway to Mar-a-Lago, Karen said in an interview she realized that Ye, Fuentes, and the other men weren't properly attired. Quote, all of you were wearing jeans. Did did they not tell you about the dress code? She asked. Ye said he hadn't been informed and that I doubt Nick is going to he said, sorry, let me read this again. Kanye West said he hadn't been informed and that, quote, I doubt Nick is going to get in anyway. Nick, she asked, what's your last name? Fuentes gave his last name. I'm going to kill Milo, Karen said as she thought. By the way, guys, Nick. Hi, Nick. What's your last name? My last name is Fuentes. Hell, Hitler. Fuentes, huh? I'm gonna kill that motherfucker Milo. This is so good. Holy shit. Because she had Ye in her car and she is a frequent visitor to the property, having attended Trump's campaign announcement 7 days before, Karen said the four of them were able to get in. Oh! So Milo purposely got her as the clearance to bypass the vetting. Trump met the party in the foyer and warmly greeted everyone, but he was puzzled that his old advisor was somehow with Ye. Karen said she tried to leave Trump with Ye privately. Sir, it's really good to see you again, she said to Trump. My understanding is you're supposed to have a private meeting with Ye, and I'm happy to go to the bar with these two guys while you have dinner. But Trump deferred. I'll leave that to Ye. Do you want them to join? God damn it. Damn, Trump. Holy shit. You had two opportunities and here it is. So Trump, they was like, we're going to go at the bar. And Trump like, no, Kanye, do you want them to come and join? What you thought Kanye was going to say? No? I'll leave that to Ye. Do you want them to join? Trump asked, according to Karen. And Ye responded, Ye, let's all eat. Great, Trump said. Let's go out to the patio. Holy shit. I know some of you guys asked for a copy of this. Milo. What an evil guy. What an evil motherfucker. Hold on a second. Let me give it to my chat first. Dude, I am so... This was really good. Holy shit. Wow. Don't think Karen got clearance anymore. Hell no, she ain't got clearance anymore. Milo's vengeance achieved? Absolutely, he got his vengeance. Milo got his vengeance. Milo played that shit perfectly. Holy shit. Why would anybody trust Milo? Why would anybody today trust fucking Milo? Milo is given a mask off interview, letting everybody know, hey, those rumors that y'all heard that I will fuck you up, let me show it to you in black and white. Wow. 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 Guys, I'm telling y'all want to see 5D chess? Listen, that bullshit y'all been talking about Trump was doing all 4 years, that ain't no 5D chess. This is 5D chess right here. The fact that he got Karen, somebody who wasn't even understanding her role in this, got her as the prime key to, now I see why they picked Miami, because that was her convenient location. Holy shit, this, wow. Hey Tree, you know what's worse than a woman scorn? A very flamboyant gay guy.
Boom! Headshot!
No lies detected. No lies detected. Let me tell you, hell no. Oh goddamn. I'm scared. Listen, I'm scared of fucking Milo now. Fuck that. I didn't like the nigga, but I'm like, wow. Woo! Holy shit! Holy shit! And did y'all see? And look, hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you Milo's oh shit, can I show it to you? Let me show you Milo's telegram. Let me see if it'll let me show it to you. Milo is now so proud of Milo Yiannopoulos' telegram. Milo is so proud of himself. Please, please. Here we go. God damn, why is it all the way in April? He's on an airplane. Hold on a second. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What is this here? Hold on a second. Bro, did you just seriously talk during independent reading time? Okay, no. This is Milo, right? Milo, this picture speaks more than you guys know it does, right? Here's Milo with his designer Louis Vuitton bag. This is a designer bag too. I don't know what kind of shoes these are, but these are also designers. This is an Apple iBook or something like that. It's a MacBook, very expensive. They are on a private plane. Milo loves the life of luxury. Milo loves living the high profile life. He was the most miserable when he lost all his money, when he lost his fame, when he wasn't getting any bookings. He was miserable. Now, before then, he had to take airplanes in business class. Now he's taking a fucking private jet where he gets to fucking drink champagne or mimosa while eating caviar on crumpet breads or some shit like that. This is the life he loves to live, and he will kill. He will literally kill if he has to live like this again. And look at him. This is him promoting the damn article. This is him promoting the article. Everybody, me included, loves Trump and wants 2016 Trump back. That still won't be enough to beat an authentically Christian yay. Look at him. He's so evil that you gotta respect it, right? He is so evil, you gotta respect it. Look at this. Everybody, me included, loves Trump and wants 2016 Trump back. That still won't be enough to beat the authentically Christian yay 24. But at least it won't make the journey, but at least it would make the journey more interesting. Now y'all know he knows that Kanye ain't got a fucking chance in hell of winning. He's He's better than 50 Richard Spencers. No. I don't even know. Excuse me. I have never seen a grifter get not only grift and get the bag, but also carry out his vengeance at the same time. Have y'all seen that? Let me say that again. I have never in my life until now seen a grifter go from hero to zero and then go from zero to villain, get paid, get back in that lavish lifestyle that he loves so much, and then get vengeance on somebody who put him at zero level before. Do you understand? It's like he vowed to get back at Donald Trump because when he got his parlor, like, y'all remember, listen, do y'all remember how broke Milo was? Milo was so fucking broke that Milo auctioned off his throne. Press one. Remember, who here remember that? He put his famous throne on eBay. Let me see if I can find that on here. Milo auctions throne. Let me see. Okay, maybe they're calling it chair. Milo called it a chair. Let me see. Chair. On eBay. Was it on eBay? Let me take out eBay. Oh, maybe I need to put Milo Yiannopoulos. Hold on a second. Hold on. Milo Yiannopoulos. Milo Yiannopoulos sales chair. Let's see. Auction chair. Auctions chair. I don't see it. I promise you guys, I have a very good memory. I don't think I can find it. Hold on a second. Let me put it on. That's when I was like, Milo done went bad, dude. Oh, what's this? Damn! It's been memory hold. I wonder did Milo take it off the internet? I think Milo might have taken it off the internet. I remember that. I trust me when I tell you.
I'll do it. Yeah, let's do this. We'll do a Milo update. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, here, we do this. As you know, Milo Yiannopoulos is selling off his assets.
Boom! I know my shit or I know my shit, baby. I know my shit. He took it. Milo took it off the internet. Milo took it off the internet, but you can't take the lefties. You can't make the lefties. Milo took that shit off the internet. Did you see that? He fucking erased. He got them to erase it off the internet. But YouTube is forever, baby. YouTube is forever. This was called a throne. See? Milo's throne chair. Milo's throne chair. This is how broke Milo was. Milo had to stop living in his mini mansion. He had to daggone give up his albino snake. Milo, trust me, let me tell you something. Guys, never forget this about me. I may forget names. It's true. And sometimes I probably misspeak. But when I speak with conviction and I say, this happened, I know it happened because I was amazed when it was happening. I was like, damn, that nigga had a shirt Who remember this? Press one if you remember this too, because we talking about some old heads back in the day. Remember when Milo would sell a T-shirt that said "Stop being poor"? Press one if you remember that T-shirt. Press one if you remember when Milo was bragging about being rich, and that motherfucker. I said, that's a curse. Don't ever do no shit like that. Don't ever mark poor people because you'll end up being poor just like them. Milo will wear a shirt that says "Stop being poor." And that was really out of pocket. You don't do no shit like that. That's just low taste. And then when he became poor, people fucking sent that same fucking shirt to him saying, "Hey, Milo, what you selling your shit for? Hey, just stop being poor. Just stop it. Stop being poor. Just stop being poor." He had a shirt saying "Stop being fat" too. Yeah, he did. He had that too. So right here is what I'm saying. Milo was fucking poor. Milo was suffering. He couldn't eat the lavish food he used to be eating. He couldn't stay at the extravagant places he used to stay in. He had to take fucking coach instead of fucking goddamn first class or the private jet. But honey, right here is when you see somebody say, "I got him. I said I was going to get Trump. I said I was going to get my vengeance on Trump. I did it. Now let me fucking goddamn enjoy the fruits of my labor from this dumbass black man who I would not mind fucking, by the way. You know how Milo loves black men, okay? So stop thinking Milo's straight. Milo is not Catholic and Milo is not straight. So that's what this picture, because listen, he made sure to put all of his designer shit all in this goddamn picture to show, and this is Kanye bitch ass over here. I don't know where little Nicholas is. He probably on this side or some, maybe he's in the goddamn closet somewhere, who knows. But he's showing you, yes, I'm back, baby. I'm back. I got that money back. But here's the deal. I guess the question is that when he finished using up Kanye, will somebody else be dumb enough to accept them into their good graces? Because I think so little of Marjorie Taylor Greene to allow him to be part of her campaign, saying this summer. Now, from what I've told, she really got rid of Milo this time. She didn't disavow him, but she got rid of him. But my thing is, why would your dumb ass allow Milo into your fucking goddamn campaign manager in the first place? Do these motherfuckers not have a goddamn computer? I don't understand. All you have to do is put Milo's fucking name in the goddamn Google search, and you ain't even gotta pay no investigator. You can see that the motherfucker's bad news. Like, what? So my thing is that Milo, for him to be this crafty, makes me think that he'll be on to another sucker right after Kanye. That's what it seems like to me. Because you know why I say that? You know why? Because some people are like, oh, when he finished fucking up Kanye, he's done. I don't think so. I don't think he's done. I think he's able to use the fact that he has helped Kanye along with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Okay. I think he's going to use that as his bragging points of why you should hire him. Sight said, snakes always find a hole to lay in. Okay. Thank you, Smear. Appreciate that. Gave me a $2 donation. All right, guys. Oh God, we went really over. We really went over, but this was worth it. Well, okay, so here's what I have to say in conclusion. In conclusion, it looks like Trump's in trouble. And what Trump does from now on is it all depends. Trump has to talk shit about Nick Fuentes. Trump has to condemn. He ain't necessarily had to disavow. He's like, all Trump had to say is, I had no idea who Nick Fuentes was, which is true. I had no idea who I was talking to. Now that I've talked, now if I know who he is, and now that people have shown me his videos, I just want to say that I'm absolutely disgusted by this man. He doesn't represent me or my base, especially he is definitely not a representation of mega Republicans. I do not have anything to do with him or any of his followers, and I want you to understand this type of behavior and ideology has no place on the mega movement or the Republican Party. Not only do I denounce him and his existence, but I also want everybody else within the political party who support Trump to not even cater to such a vile and wicked man and his ideas. He is dangerous, and I denounce anything that he promotes and stand by, including Kanye West. Now, of course, Trump's cuck ass ain't gonna say the last part, because you know he loves Negroes. He'll never distance himself from Blackie, okay? Because he loves that dark meat. Gotta be king of the blacks, gotta be king of the blacks, gotta say the blacks. But if he really want to gain favor, he would have fucking say fuck Kanye and fuck goddamn Nick Fuentes. The damage is done. It's a lot of damage done, but seriously, people are waiting for Trump to say, I don't fuck with Fuentes. But Trump ain't doing it. The longer he takes, the worse it gets. I'm telling you, I know this sounds crazy. Trump has a way of cleaning up a little bit. He has to denounce and separate his fan base away from Nick Fuentes. Right now, you understand that the going argument, and it's a good argument, and it's kind of valid. The reason why this is the valid argument, and it is very valid. The reason why Trump will not denounce Nick Fuentes, because denouncing Nick Fuentes is to denounce a good portion of his voting base. That is what they're saying. They're saying Trump cannot denounce Nick Fuentes because his voters feel the same way. That in itself is actually not only wrong, but it's insulting. That in itself is insulting. His voter base is not like Nick Fuentes. His voter base does not support Nick Fuentes' views. And that's what the left is saying. Oh no, he's not going to denounce his base because they think the same way as Nick Fuentes. They want dictatorship. They think women should be in the kitchen. They don't think women should vote. They think basically black people should be segregated. They're gonna go all of his stupid ass, dumb ass ideas. They're gonna say, well, this is what Trump support because Trump has never denounced any of Nick Fuentes' ideas. And those voters would vote for Kanye? No. Hold on. That's a very good point. Let's talk about who would vote for Kanye. The only motherfuckers who going to vote for Kanye is Kanye's small base, small dedicated diehard fans and America First groypers. Do you understand how that's 0.004% of the United States population? They don't mean shit. What's going to happen is if the rumors are true, because did y'all see how DeSantis went hard on going after goddamn Apple? Press 1 if you... Never mind. I'll play the fucking video. I'll play the video. See, this is what y'all don't see coming down the bank. No, hold on. It's on my other channel. A Tree of Logic. Where you at? It's on my Tree of Logic one. Hold on a second. Hold on. This is what you don't understand. Look at this. Listen to this.
There's reports that Apple is not allowing the protesters to use this airdrop function where they're trying to communicate. That obviously is providing aid and comfort to the CCP.
Milo's
so
trending.
You see that report, and that's very concerning. And then when you also hear reports that Apple is threatening to remove Twitter from the App Store because Elon Musk is actually opening it up for free speech and is restoring a lot of accounts that were unfairly and illegitimately suspended for putting out accurate information about COVID. That's like one of the main things that's being reinstated. So many things these experts were wrong at, and you had people on Twitter that were calling that out. And Twitter, the old regime in Twitter, their response was to try to just suffocate the dissent. And Elon Musk knows that's not a winning formula, and so he's providing free speech. And so if Apple responds to that by nuking them from the App Store, I think that would be a huge mistake, and it would be a really raw exercise of monopolistic power that I think would merit a response from the United States Congress. And so don't be a vassal of the CCP on one hand and then use your corporate power in the United States on the other to suffocate Americans and try to suppress their right to express themselves. And so I'm glad things are changing at Twitter. And I know there's a lot of work to do with big tech generally, but this is big progress, and we're really happy that is now happening.
Our base, when I say our, I'm talking about the Republican side. Our base is so fucked up after what Trump did that if DeSantis decides to run, he will win. Unless Trump fixed this shit by coming out, being humble, admitting that he distance himself from goddamn Fuentes, okay? Because right now, if you really get out of your fucking echo chamber and you look at what other Republicans, in addition to the centrists, it ain't up to this fucking base. I want y'all to understand, it's up to the centrists. Right now, who is going to, like, who's right now registered? Daddy Pence, John Pompeo, somebody else? Nobody wants them. They're not energizing. Ron DeSantis energizes us. Also, Ron DeSantis go after the fucking liberals, unlike Trump. Ron DeSantis like, Disney, what the fuck's going on with you? Hold on, I'm about to fuck y'all up. Oh, Apple, you want some of this? You want some of this? But the most important thing I need y'all to fucking understand, it's what the centrists want. Who the centrists go for is who will win the presidency. And people in the Republicans going to say, you know what? Do we want 4 more years of Trump, or do we want DeSantis, who have been handling things in Florida? They will go to DeSantis. That's only if, we don't know. As of now, he has not said he's going to run. But if Trump do not humble himself and fix this and distance himself from Nick Fuentes and make a distinction that his voter base has nothing to do with people who have the type of ideas that as Nick, then people are going to beg Ron DeSantis to run. People are going to beg. Go on Twitter. If you don't believe me how many motherfuckers love goddamn Ron DeSantis, go on Twitter right now. Yeah, I saw Milo was trending. Hold on a second. Let's go look and see why. Oh my God. Do I really got to go through this? Why is Milo trending? Oh, okay. Milo is trending because of the article Milo is trending because of the article I read. Milo Yiannopoulos wanted to make Trump's life miserable as he brought Nick Fuentes to... Okay. Excuse me. That's why. Milo is trending because of the article. What does this say? Donald Trump's meeting with one of the U.S. most prominent racists came as a result of the plans and schemes of Milo Yiannopoulos, a disgraced ex-Breitbart news editor who now appears to be running the 2024 political efforts of rapper Kanye West. Mr. West, who changed his name to Ye before sparking an ugly custody battle with his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, set off a political firestorm this week after he met with Mr. Trump at the latter's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. joining him and causing the scandal of the meeting to multiply exponentially was white nationalist leader Nick Fuentes, a vocal racist and anti-Semite. The former president has claimed in the days since the meeting to not have known Mr. Fuentes or the extent of his hateful views before sitting down with him. Regardless, he faces a torrent of criticism from members of both parties in a scandal reminiscent of the 2017 Unite the Right rally turned riot into Charlottesville, Virginia, which Mr. Fuentes coincidentally attended. It was a good run, Trump. It was. I forgot that little bitch ass nigga was at the goddamn Unite the Right. Bad optics. Bad optics. I don't know how you gonna get out of this one, baby. Milo got you good, honey. Yes, he did. I don't know how you gonna get out of this. Well, you was good as you could get. Have fun wherever you go. I forgot that Fuentes was at the Unite the Right. I forgot. This makes it even more worse. I forgot. I was, guys, listen to me, okay? Listen to me. Nick Fuentes was at Unite the Right. Nick Fuentes was at the January 6th Capitol riot. And Nick Fuentes met with Donald Trump. Nick Fuentes was at Charlottesville. Nick Fuentes was at the January 6th. And then Nick Fuentes meets with Trump after saying that we should have a dictatorship and that Trump should be the dictator. He was arrested and left free. Well, Amy, yeah, he was arrested and left free because now he's an informant. I know he doesn't want to tell people that, but did you know that once Baker Alaska and Fuentes started to talk with the FBI, that so far 7 members of the Groypers have been arrested recently. And when I say recently, I'm talking about in the last 5 months. Groypers have been picked up by the Alphabet Boys and charged with their participation at fucking Capitol. That happened, like holy shit, dude. As much as Florida loved DeSantis, the love for Trump here is way bigger. Nah, that's a cap. I've been in Florida several times. They love DeSantis more. Oh no. And the reason why I know they love DeSantis more is because when it was told to them that Trump was like not inviting DeSantis, that's the reason why Trump had to cuck and say, go vote for DeSantis. Nah. I mean, Florida loves Trump. Don't get me wrong. They love DeSantis more.